live.
It is
Oh no,
started.
I need to open the stream because I don't want to lose on points.
I can send
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
a noise.
Do I
That's
do
how it works
the
now.
thing? I will do the thing. You know what? Fuck you. Give me a second. I will put gifts there. Yes. This is my favorite.
Good gift, yes.
Hey, look at this.
Can I
Right.
put the link of the gift? I need to
Look
find
at this. Yeet.
Ah, shit.
No, not the supply.
What do you mean you're ahead of me? That needs to be fixed.
When you guys just bored, do you just like go to that stream and just spam into a chat? Just get bored.
Maybe.
No, it didn't update. Fuck you, bitch.
Oh, I can't put like links. I'm angry. Shit. System.
We are a truly entertaining stream.
I have 100 more points I need to waste on this pizza.
Nice.
Ah.
What is that game? I don't know. Anyways, let's start, I suppose, with the shitty recap that I will make on the spot. Last session, the party, amongst other things, had to finally attend to the meeting with Eranis after Bob got contacted by another Archfey, which set a time limit for the party to talk and fix the situation that was created when the Grey Valley became part of the Feywild. During their meeting with their old friend, they got into an argument, and from not so good friends or neutral parties became some of enemies, at least. That is what it looked like. They continued to attend the other meeting, which was a bit more friendly, but not without its suspicions towards the White Dove, I think it's called.
I think we heard that name.
Yeah, I'm not gonna open Matt's thing. During this meeting, she explained the situation and her position and what they could do to fix it. Bob was gifted some part of an item that needs to be completed, which during their conversation with Eranis, he told them that he had the blades of said weapon. Regardless, we left the party returning to the tower, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I missed anything, please
Yeah,
jump
did
in.
the Christine stuff.
Yeah.
And that's it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So yeah, we left the party as they returned to the tower after the two meetings, and are left to do whatever they want in order to proceed with their lives and not waste it on looking out the window or reading books about Arcana.
Well, I finished that.
Time to get expertise now.
Yeah.
That's
Another book.
Another book.
Okay. It is fairly early, around 10, 11. Nothing really is happening around the tower. Most of the people are present. There is Sarah and Desvel and Julia and Maria, Des, and the dragon boy.
The leash.
Alice is not.
She's
She's
dead.
in Sebastian's room. Now leaving.
Oh yeah, that's where she's been this whole time.
Yes. Under the pillow. Like, oh,
Yes.
that's where you've been. That's why it was so sparky, my feeling this period of time.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah. The things have been recapped and the day has begun.
Yeah. So, does anybody have any ideas on how to deal with this situation?
Well, we need to trick him, and to trick him effectively, we need, well, to flesh out our lie. And to decide who's gonna tell it, how, when, not tomorrow, because I believe it's not convincing that we did all of those things in a day, which also gives us a bit of
Before
time.
you continue, what was said until now remains said. Give me a second to roll some dice. Oh, okay. Let me open my monster manual.
Random.
In the tower.
Nah, boy.
Let's go.
Nah, boy, for years.
My gelatinous slime has escaped, eaten my mother, and
Uh,
now it's on wreaking havoc.
Oh no,
Torture dreams.
she's
no,
in
not
that
this,
room.
this.
Why would you leave her there? You fool.
I mean, the gelatinous cube is in a jar that's closed, so it's fine.
But maybe it ate the jar.
25?
I'm pretty
Maybe
sure it
I
has
know
been
that
there for a couple of
perception.
years. It's fine.
What do you mean 28 passive perception? Fuck off.
Nice.
Okay, well, you, Sebastian, while this conversation is happening, you note that you hear some very slight movement in one of the cupboards.
The cupboards in
Yes,
like
in
the
the kitchen. I assume you guys are talking in the kitchen where you always talk
The
about
war room,
your
yes.
problems.
Well, as soon as I hear that, I just raise my finger and just say to the ring. Just be silent a second, as I would say, as I would go and check the cupboards.
Okay. You go and check the cupboards.
Mini beholder.
Maybe.
Is this the
You-
rat?
You open it, and you see your jars with flour and sugar and things.
Hmm?
You
They're
can
all
notice like something is not really part of these jars. There's like you can see in like how this glass distorts it a bit. There's something yellow behind one of the glasses. It looks like material.
Just something, yeah. I cast True Sight.
I mean, you cast through sight, you see the same thing.
Okay. So there's something behind
The
the
jar.
jars. I guess I move the jar and
You move the jar and you see this very tiny, looks elvish. It's dressed in a very yellow like clothes. He has very pointy ears and his skin is like grayish towards blue. And he's sitting there looking at you and is like, "Oh, hello." And he's going to, as he sees you, just poof, like with unnatural speed, just bolts.
Can I
out of
cast
the
a spell
cupboard.
as it does that?
I mean, yeah, sure, you can cast a spell. He's very, very fast.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast hold monster question mark.
Okay, or
Safer.
is that the wisdom, right?
I think it is. Give me a second.
It is a
Would
wisdom,
I
yeah.
would I see the creature like
I
fast?
mean,
Passive
all of you
wisdom.
see it. You more see like a blur that just jump on off the cupboard and just dashes towards the door. But Sebastian casts a spell. Wisdom, yeah.
Yes, wisdom. My deceased one.
Oh yes, very big wisdom. Yes, he rolled a 4. Yeah, he's holding space.
Okay, I get like a glass jar and just put it over him.
Mhm.
Make sure that there is some oxygen that passes through, and
Make me an Arcana check.
I know what this is. Off game, I think. I'm gonna eat some papers.
Hmm.
That is 30. 31, sorry.
You've probably read about these creatures. They're quicklings.
Yeah, I know.
They're
So
mostly
sophisticated.
like scouts, messengers of the Fae, and the like.
So, what do we owe the presence of someone like you in this tower?
Oh, I just got lost on my way to
How is he in the tower?
to
That is a
the
good question.
on my way to the
Who are
the
you?
tavern.
Who are you?
Just a
How
man.
did you get in this tower?
I entered through the window.
That's not supposed to happen. And why have you entered through the window?
Because it was opened.
Must have climbed pretty high to get to a window in a tower. I mean,
Why have you had the bright idea to enter through an open window, or a place that you should not enter into?
Because the window was open and I walked inside to shelter from the rain.
Inside.
There
has
it
it
was,
been?
it has not been raining
It
in
has
like
not been
months.
rain. Yeah, I say
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rain that has not been coming for quite a while now. Yes.
It was cloudy. I didn't want to get wet. My hair gets.
Yes, so many clouds. I can see so many clouds from here.
I know it's
Oof.
very cloudy. So, can you take off the jar? I'm gonna just go.
Well, he can't
Not
leave
before
this place.
you tell us what have you been doing here, without saying you entered because it was cloudy.
I just
Stop running in circles.
riding in the cupboard. I just listened.
Yes, and that is why you're not going out without telling us who you are, who you work for, and why you were wanted to listen.
Oh, I mean, I was told to by my boss.
Who is?
Arenas. Right?
Yeah.
Inside check.
I mean, yeah, it says yes.
So why has he sent you here?
To know things.
Okay. Why is this thing here? Should not be here. Well, you understand that well, if you leave, you're not to you are to do what we want.
I can do that. It's like I I am bound. If he asks me, I'm gonna tell him I can't stop myself. I physically can't. That's how he made us. So I can't. It's kind of an asshole, but like an asshole move, like to force someone to speak like that. But you know, I can't stop myself. Oh, what did you see? Oh, you know, they're planning to trick you.
Is there a way to unbind you?
No, not really. He made me, so
I think there is a way. I can just, take off this oxygen type of part. Eventually, the way.
But if there's no oxygen, I can't breathe. Why would you do that? I don't want. I like breathing. It's nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. But alas, it's not nice to be spied upon and to have people to say what you're planning to do, isn't it?
I mean, you asked me. Yeah, what was I to do? Not
Do you,
that.
do you have any? I would look at the others. Do you have any idea on what to do with this thing?
The simplest solution is killing it, but is that what we do? I don't know.
Killing it wouldn't do in the ring. I'd say this at least. First of all, we should definitely only speak in the ring. So if this somehow gets out, we will only keep like whatever else it knows. We will keep the rest to ourselves. Second, killing it won't do since he will notice that it didn't come back, and he's going to know. So maybe like put
You
the
know,
memory away.
with your role, Sebastian, you know that if you kill a Fey creature outside the Fey, it just respawns in the Fey one.
How did you
The
enter
in the,
this tower?
it responds in the Feywild. It wouldn't respawn in the forest, right? I mean, if you tell us that.
Yeah, I would say
I mean, I told you, I just walked in. You told me to just walk in.
yes, but how did you walk in? Since this is not supposed to happen.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The window's open, I just ran up the wall and inside. You know, and you've seen him when you spoke with Alura, he teleported in her tower without a problem. And in yours as well.
This makes the whole thing very useless. What if you don't go back to him? You go somewhere else. Still the Feywild, but not his Feywild. You get unbound, and then you go back to him because else he's gonna go suspicious, and you tell him that everything is okay, that we're just a bunch of idiots for making him look, or rather for threatening him. How does that sound?
I mean, it sounds good to me. Like, I don't like him, to be honest.
I have a solution to this issue of ours. A very easy solution. Just modify his memory.
Or he goes to the newfound ally that we just had.
And how, I mean, if she can unbind him, then sure, but if that doesn't work,
That
We
doesn't
better-
work. He comes back to us,
better do it fast.
right? As I look at the boy.
Yeah, I can try that.
Not try. Do.
I mean, if this ally of yours can do it, how am I to do it?
Now, if she cannot do it, then you come back to us.
Oh,
and we
yeah,
figure
yeah,
out
yeah,
things. If not, go back to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Inside check, definitely inside check if he's truthful and coming back to us or him.
Go ahead.
Interesting fake.
Nice rolls.
That's a 10. I have no clue.
Same.
Why
it's
my
10.
inside checks always suck ass?
You see, like this whole time he's like in that jar that is, and he's very like he's on a fucking sugar high permanently. He's just like shaking and like just looking left, right, like very hyperactive.
Under permanent effect of haste.
I just
Yes.
would I know the magical knowledge of these creatures? What do they actually know?
The quicklings.
Yes.
The quicklings have very limited magical knowledge. They're
Okay.
very fast. They're permanently under haste. They're very difficult to hit or find or catch.
Okay.
They're
okay.
just very fast. That's what they do.
Then I'm gonna do something very big brain, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon a mage hand inside of the jar
Okay.
and get like a hair or anything that is his from his body, and just say,
Whoa, not cool, man. Why would you do that? It fucking hurts.
well, you need to be sure that you return to us whatever happens, because if you don't, well, I just casted a spell on you, and well, things are gonna go bad very quickly for you.
I mean, what spell? What bats? Well, and I don't want. I
I
don't
mean,
like bats.
you don't need to know what bad is.
But it's on me. Like that's rude. That you're violating my personal space.
Yes, and you did that as well, entering my
I
cupboard.
mean, the cupboard was open as well. Like there was this very
Yes.
cute girl
So,
that was taking some sugar.
he's-
I just jumped in.
Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna go where we're gonna tell you to go, to a friend of ours. Tell her what's the situation. Make sure to ask her very nicely, because if you don't, well, the spell is gonna activate as well. And you're gonna tell her, hey, can you unbind me? After she does that, or she doesn't, whatever happens, you come back to us and you tell us exactly, without lying to us, what has happened. All right?
Yeah. What spell though? Like.
As I said, you don't need to know, right? You're a good guy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Then we're fine. It's not gonna activate.
Can I have some wine though?
No.
The spell, it's a little bit, can do bad things even from that. Like you have to be quick. You have to do it before the spell realizes that
After. Can I have
like,
some wine after? Like can I? Just
after,
a bit.
sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going. Where is she?
I explain him the place.
Okay, yeah. I'll be back in like 20 minutes.
Cool, have fun.
We should probably tell her that he's on his way, so
I free him.
He just bolts out.
Okay.
we should definitely tell her
I would
before he
ask-
arrives.
Yeah. I would ask you to give me immediately the piece of hair or whatever you took. As I'm gonna cast scrying on him.
Sure, have fun.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't really trust to cast sending on a archway, to be completely honest with you.
I mean,
And
is it?
I don't think she's gonna kill anything that enters. At least that's not how she looks like. I don't know.
I mean, she might not kill him, but it might be a very nasty surprise for her that the whatever that thing was just fucking sprinting into her domain, saying like, "Yo,
These
you unbind me?"
things-
You know,
these
it's
things
like-
exist in the Fey world, so
yeah, but
it's fine.
it.
It's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna jeopardize my own self on casting a spell onto an archfey. I already did that multiple times, so multiple otherworldly creatures, and let's just say that my head is very close to explode right now.
Well, I am casting scrying. I assume that with a -10 modifier, it can't really succeed.
What's your DC?
19.
It's a wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Right, 19. I need to roll an 18 for him to succeed. So there's
a-
no way.
With a -10.
With a -10, there's no way. No. Yeah, he is running very fast, and you see snow. You could assume he is where he needs to be. In 10 minutes, he got there. You could assume he's pretty fucking fast.
Yeah. I am still watching. Like,
You think Sai is fast? Phew, you should see these creatures.
I'll watch for however long I can in the 10 minutes,
Okay.
unless I get cut off by Archfey.
You do get cut off when he enters. Like you see the glade where you spoke with her, and there it just cuts off.
Okay. Does the spell continue? Just I don't see anything.
No, he just stops.
Okay. Well, as it stops, I'm just gonna like cast it again, and eventually the 10 minutes are gonna pass, and hope that he's heading back.
Yeah.
As he's doing this,
Mm.
would I know where the core part of this enchant, like, would I know how to analyze this enchantment on the tower?
You could assume it's not the enchantment, because as I said, even if your enchantment was weaker than Aldura's, the main guy, he teleported in her tower without her knowledge. So you could assume he has a way to surpass whatever you have. But yes, you can do that if you want.
No, I just want to see if I can make it stronger so that this does not happen.
I mean, you don't know how he does it. Like, the enchantment, it's as strong as it can possibly be. If you knew what crack he found in the enchantment, possibly, but you don't know where to look, especially because it's not your enchantment, so it's not written in your arcane coding.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, you finish the next 10 minutes of scrying, and you start scrying on him as he enters the door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did it. She unbound me, and yeah, it worked.
Insight check.
So,
Inside.
So check.
just to be sure.
And not they're free.
as
14,
insight,
yes.
I'm just gonna say so. So when you go back to Ernest, what are you gonna tell him?
You guys are idiots.
As I put down a glass of wine. Actually, no, I keep it in my hand.
So he
So just
just
swirl
looks at
around.
it like he'll just looks at the glass. So you guys are idiots. No offense. You're dumb. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. She's evil, and you took the wrong side. You are very sorry, and
What are we doing
you are
right now?
talking about going back or sending someone to talk with him about making amends.
And yeah, and maybe heading to the Feywild to see how to deal with her, since she's such a menace. You know,
Yeah.
that's
Can
what
I have,
we're
can I have the
doing.
wine?
Does he have a way of knowing if we unbound him?
Nah, not really. Like
Would I know, like, that does wine have any effects on this creature? Like, specifically wine, you know, like they explode like balloons when they drink wines or something like that?
make me another Arcana check.
Paper. Yes.
Yes, they shall eat
Paper.
Oh, huge roll. That is a 36. Get the higher, brother.
You know that especially quicklings are basically like borderline alcoholics.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Just to make sure, this wine is incredibly like there is water in it. Like it's 90%
It's
water.
watered down. Yeah.
It's watered down. Like 90% water and 10% wine.
Colored water. Yeah.
Colored water.
As I put it down, I guess.
He just jumps in the glass.
Okay.
Cool.
He drinks it like in fucking few seconds. Drinks all of it.
How do you even have the space in your body to drink that?
Hey, buddy, don't question it.
Fake
It's a high
creatures.
Pretty
metabolism.
shit wine, to be honest. Anyways, Yeah. So can I go now? Are you gonna kill me or what?
I
No,
mean,
the spell is gone as I just open my hands and cast prestidigitation on my hands. And I go, poof, spell is gone.
You sure? You didn't
You
do
ju-
like
I mean, you just drank the wine. Do you think that,
Oh,
that
wow.
would have killed you? There's a specific clause of my spell. I don't like people drinking my wine without my permission, so I
But
made
it's
that
a
spell
shit wine though.
specific.
How can you drink that? It's terrible.
I mean,
No offense, of course.
it's still very rude to drink other people's wine without them
Would you
knowing.
look at him? He's made of stars. He has a different taste than you.
I don't think that argument works on a fake creature.
I mean,
Regardless.
I can make myself made of stars. You know?
Exactly.
Just
I
whee!
think this is
Just gotta
fine.
go,
Go
and
on,
then
yeah.
like there's this specific mushroom in the Feywild. I can see stars for like days.
Okay.
Just go and talk with Hermes, and maybe you can go and take the mushroom as well after that.
You want some? I can bring you like I know a place. I know a hag. She has like
I'm
she has
good.
like this
I'm
this
good. I'm good. You
she
can
has,
go. You
like
can
this
go. I'm good.
specifically made mushrooms that
I
you
would
can
love.
see
I would love to talk a
dragons.
little bit more, but oh, would you look at the time? I have to go and water my plants, and check my stars. They always like run away. Just go
Water
and
my
talk with
baguettes.
Ernest.
Right, right.
What?
Looks sick.
So he just bolts out.
Cool.
Well, now that we took care of that, I guess, yeah. As I was saying 30 minutes ago, we should figure out exactly what we're gonna do.
I made my
Let's-
point.
Let's
I
speak
go
to the
there.
ring.
Sure. As I said, I made my point. I go there and tell him, "Oh, you know what? I had people in the academy that found this heart." I was like, "Oh, maybe I could kill this person and help you grow an empire or whatever. Play the buddy card."
How are we
But,
going to make him leave his place? I mean,
Oh, it's very
he
simple.
might want to help, but
Yeah, we need to make him want to come with us and destroy the heart personally. But also we need to make sure that he believes you. And
I mean, I'm not good with those things.
exactly.
The thing is, he might be like, he might ask us to do stuff for him beforehand, and then he would go and try and deal with this. Like, I'm afraid that
Why?
he's not going to just believe us right away after we just storm out of there pretty on bad terms. So I don't think
He's
it
a
should be just you,
megalomaniac
Sebastian.
that wants power. He wants as much power as he can get as quickly as he can. Do you think that when you come there with a heart of an archfey in our hands, he's gonna refuse to destroy it immediately?
I mean, he can't destroy it.
He can destroy it only if he's in their forest. That's what the other one said.
So you
True.
believe that you should go. Well, maybe Snix should come with you, at least. I don't know. Maybe he'll believe you too. I think you need the support of somebody.
Yeah, going alone is probably the worst idea. It's better if at least two of you go. I believe going on is the best thing. You go, you act like you're going behind. Actually, no, I don't know. No, it would be harder to lie when he would say that he's going behind our backs. And especially, as Sebastian said, he's not the best one in this. Although we might be able to help him in some way. It's better if someone else comes with as well.
Oh, I'm open to suggestions.
I'd say Yaravan or Snicks.
I would say I'm decent at lying, but as I said before, I think that a spell could help a lot in this if we can find our hands on it. We're talking about a creature whose whole existence is focused on lying.
I pull out the foresight scroll and say, this is one of the things that can help us, definitely. It's foresight scroll.
Yeah.
And on one of you, or whoever is going, it's going to help a lot in me. But based on what I understand, the spell being, will try not to finish his sentences. And shit like that when we eventually go with the plan.
Who is proficient in religion?
Religion? I think I am, and I'm not.
Probably only Bob, yeah. Easy.
Make me a religion check.
Oh, dude.
Go, Bob. Show us your knowledge.
Yay!
Ah.
It was
Uh,
almost good.
18.
Wow.
Oh, you have +9? Bogus.
Yeah. I have 19 intelligence.
You almost had a thought and were like, wait a second. Nah. Just you ignore this.
Come on, can Sebastian see your thought face and be like, Bob, I know what you mean. Here, think about it harder.
I'm sure that
Or-
that's not how Flash of Genius works.
You should have given him some paper. Like, yo, eat some.
Helps.
I have no idea.
Think I'm made of paper?
Yes.
You're like, something doesn't add to all of this. There's something. There's a detail we're missing.
I mean,
It's slight obvious, kind of, if you really think about it. But for you, Bob, you know there is something, but you can't think of that something.
Well, we also need his heart, right?
No. I mean, not necessarily.
I mean,
As far as I remember, this newfound ally has said that if we defeat him, like, yeah, he's gonna return, but when he does, the whole thing that he's doing right now is gonna be gone by then. And good luck finding his heart, since it's I don't know where. Like, where would you even start to find an Archface's heart that is not specifically bound to his forest because of who he is?
It's easier to get him somehow to Feywild than just fighting his heart. Both equally difficult, but even though I don't want him to return and be vengeful towards us, which
When
he
he's gonna
is going to be when
return,
he comes
when
back.
he's gonna return, you know what we're gonna have? The things that are hidden in that very nice castle that happens to be upside
True.
down,
True, but I still do
which
not want him
contains a
back.
creature that has killed a god. So I wouldn't be surprised if it contains things that can do the same, or even worse. I wouldn't mind killing him, like for good, with the
I
nice
mean,
weapons I find in there.
listen, I am down for that as well, right? But I do not want him to pop up in the worst situation ever.
Yeah,
You know,
you're right.
I would rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Like I would be pretty happy with putting a bullet in between his eyes, but I'm be rather,
Yes,
you know,
I
survive.
agree, but I agree with the sentiment. But it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. Where are you gonna find this heart?
That's why I didn't say his heart. She said if we get him to the art Feywild,
Yeah, that's
there
what
are
we're gonna do.
yeah, that's what I said we should do,
While
and you
you
said no.
guys talk, see, I would say, yeah, I'm gonna be right back just a second as I go somewhere off to the side where I'm not heard how I speak to myself as I ask.
Okay.
Hey,
You have many beings. Which one do you address to?
the one that is the most usual to ask questions, Vix.
Okay.
Funny question. How do you lie to an archfey?
Hmm.
How do you fool an archfey?
I mean, lying and fooling are two different things.
In this case, they're very similar.
That's why I believe the snowy one gave you her heart to not lie to him.
You think he'll believe us just off of that heart?
There's something, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but there's something not what it seems with him. It's not exactly, it's difficult to explain. I don't know. It just feels, doesn't feel like he's what he seems.
Oh, he's corrupt by that place, I guess.
It's
If
much
that
worse
is.
than that. He's not. He has much more power than an archfey.
More power than an archfey.
Where was that place? Did something. It's his. I don't know. Like I saw glimpses while you were there because he was protected, but he. What I saw wasn't him. What you saw. I don't know how to explain. It's weird seeing from a sword point of view.
I mean, what comes to my mind, I mean, since that place is what it is, demon prince influence? I don't know.
I would. The way he felt in there, I would say that that's more likely than an archfey. They don't
Mm.
have. If he was an archfey, he wouldn't even try or even allow himself to be what he said. That I'm pretty sure he serves Tiamat from the way he talked. But an archfey would not allow himself to serve anything. They're too prideful to do that.
He's a demon then. Maybe one of the ones that she works with to take over the house. Well, I come back. So quick thought, that came out of nowhere, totally my idea and things. That guy might be not what we believe he is, totally, completely. Which is obvious-ish, because of that place, what it is. Vix claims that he is more powerful than he should be as an archfey.
I mean,
Conclusion being that place what it is and him serving Tiamat taking over the house through the blood war. Demon Prince. Somebody. Maybe somebody that we've met. Who knows? You know what I mean by somebody that we've met. His sword at least. I don't know.
Okay.
About that. That is my idea, but my idea's not...
I mean, that's not really an idea. Like, sorry, but that's not really an idea. It's a statement. It doesn't bring us to anywhere.
Yes, it does not.
how would we even verify
I don't know.
what he actually is?
I don't know what
Because-
that brings to the table for us to consider.
I could try to cast a spell, but last time I did that, I almost died, so I don't...
Even if he was, what does it change? How does it change the situation?
It changed the fact that I think he could destroy the heart right there and be done with it. Well, it would be more easier for him to do it.
No.
Don't you have a way to know about the true nature of someone? You know, like you did for that mind flayer.
Well, that spell is very, very... yes, but who knows? It's... I don't know what I'll contact with that spell. Unless you have a specific, not quite god level, but near creature, or on the long dead sage that you might know that might help us with that.
The thing that comes to mind is to contact the thing that corrupted the whole place in the first place. I don't remember the name. It escapes me.
The Demon Prince of Lust. I don't remember the name, but
Indulgence.
Indulgence. Well,
Hmm. Yeah, but if we contact him then, and if it's him, which is the most likely one, then what have we achieved?
That's the thing. Like, even if we know 100% he's a demon prince, what do we achieve with that?
I don't know.
I think we can better prepare for what is to come and not prepare for fighting an archfey. I mean, that in itself is going to be advantage because, I don't think he wants us to know that he's a demon prince if he is one. So just with the knowledge, we are going to have an advantage over him.
I fail to see
I guess,
the
I mean,
advantage.
there is the very passive advantage of my sword being more effective against him, I guess, but other than that, how do you prepare to fight? How do you lie to a demon prince? Now that is my new question.
As we said, we shouldn't lie. You should tell him like a half truth or something.
The whole
That
thing is a
is-
lie in the first place. Us going there is already a lie.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't.
Hmm.
No, I still believe that the best path of action is I make contact with him and I make sure that he believes that I hate all of you, and I'm trying to make sure that he gets what he wants.
I'm sorry, but I still have a very hard time picturing this working.
We can't go to him with the heart because he's just gonna destroy it.
No,
He's not gonna
No,
destroy
he-
it.
we
He's going
cannot
to
destroy.
destroy it in her
He
own realm.
can't destroy there.
Yeah.
He needs to destroy it in the realm, and that is our only key card to even make him believe us in any way. We need that to be there, but who goes and what does he say? I am sorry again, but through all your qualities, lying isn't.
Then
one
you
of them.
go.
I
Like,
will
I'm not
be-
making a point that I won't do that. I'm just saying that nobody wants to do it, so I guess I will do. But if you want to do it, then go ahead. Case closed.
Yeah, I would much rather have me and maybe potentially Snicks as well.
Okay, so why do you want Snicks there?
I don't know,
Especially
that is-
after he said that he may have something to do with Snicks' dreams and Tiamat.
Actually, yeah, you're right. That is a good
I
point. Then I
really
guess I'll
don't
go
feel good
alone.
about him.
Because for some reason, when Snixon is next to me and he speaks, makes me feel better.
There is that.
True, but if it were the
Yeah, no, you're right. You have a direct link with Tiamat, and if he's working with her, which now is much more likely, no, yeah, you cannot go. I guess I'll go alone, but
just say something like just tell him the truth, right? Bob has the heart as a sign of trust. Bob is gonna be at the Ice Queen's place tomorrow to just talk with her, which I'm gonna be, because we can arrange that.
No, we can't do it like that.
we need the heart there. He needs to see
He
it.
needs
He needs
the-
to
he
know
needs-
it's there.
Exactly. What needs to happen is that we
Actually,
go.
interested me the heart. I'll give you the heart.
Yes, but like then you can. If you want to keep it, you need to go. What needs to happen is that he needs to see it,
Yeah,
because then he is gonna be like, okay, you have it. Let's go and kill her. He's gonna
Alright.
teleport to the forest, and he's gonna find all of us ready for a fight.
You know what? You know what? Okay, let's think about this a bit more. So, we're thinking about this from our perspective if we were actually telling the truth. We don't fully trust him still. And he will expect that. Even if we want to cooperate with him, we still
Yeah.
don't trust him. So, you will be at the entrance with somebody that can port you out, like, I don't know, Snicks. And you'll be there with the heart, and he'll send one of his scouts as I talk with him to confirm that the heart is there. Look at that. It's real, and we are being careful with our bargaining chip. I will speak with him and tell him that in exchange for us killing her, we ask of him that he delays his collecting on our debt. We are scared of it, obviously, you know, we don't say that, but we are obviously to him very scared of what he can do to us, as we believe that he can at any time just pull us under his control and do whatever. So I'll ask him to not do that, please. Oh great archway, that is not a demon. And then he will see the heart, be happy, be very successful in conquering us and this plane. I will totally forget that he wanted us to plant that thing, or maybe if he asks, then I'll say, oh, please no. Still, you're the better option, but still, you know, we want what we wanted before. But now we also see that you are our only chance to deal with that other menace. That is the other archway.
Sounds good.
Then,
Settle.
yeah.
Yeah, there's obviously going to be a delay before
Yeah, we need
we
to.
go there.
Yeah, we're currently going to the Feywild and finding the heart of the Nixie Queen.
Good. Then we are in agreement. That's how what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So we know what's going to happen now. What else do we do in the meantime? Since I don't think sitting around and
Yeah, we're not sitting around. We have your issue
waiting
to
for
deal
that
with,
is-
or it's our now, actually.
we have a lot of
Oh.
issues to deal with.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that talking with that guy is the next most logical step. The other fooling of a person that is hard to fool.
I was thinking possibly obtaining whatever it is in the vault or the upside down castle before we fight demon slash archface slash whatever the fuck.
Remember that to be able to get that, we need the 7 keys, or
No,
rather the
fuck
6
yeah.
keys.
That is way off.
True. Yeah, we need to make progress on that as well. Well, if you want to speak to that guy, then what we should first probably contact Lura
Yeah.
and talk to her like what the fuck happened, why they were suddenly on our front yard and attacking us.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just that. It's more about that we're expecting some results, but nothing's happening. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna contact her. Question: I have not. I have yet to receive a letter from Mr. Jared, right?
Yes.
Sick. I'm watching this.
The last letter was the huge one that you sent, right? Yeah.
No, the last letter was the one that I sent last session. They said, "Hey, have you managed to contact our mother and our sisters? By the way, can
Didn't
you
I
respond
respond
back?"
to you to that? I'm pretty sure I did.
No,
No?
no. I still have to receive any letters from him.
The fuck. I mean, you would have received not long after you sent it. I don't know why. Why I thought that I told you this. You would have received short after you sent, maybe like an hour or two distance. You would say, "I am sorry I didn't respond to your first letter. I was in a rough spot. I can get in contact with our sisters. At least that's what I'm planning to do. And return to the tower if that is a good idea for you to talk."
I told him in the letter that we should not find each other, like see each other. So I just like, but if
Well,
he
he
says
would
that,
still mention something the likes that he wants to meet somewhere to talk.
that's a difficult thing. I mean, I could do the dream if I managed to find a scroll of that. I will just write back whenever that happens.
Don't need a scroll. I
Wh-
can make you the
Yeah,
person that is
yeah,
in a trance.
yeah. I'm just gonna say, gonna work on that. Just be safe, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so on that note, I'm done. I will do it in a bit. Let's contact my not sister, Lura. As
You notice while you're in the kitchen, Sebastian, your passive
Uh-huh.
perception. Give me a second, I need to roll dice.
Ah, again, another one.
Oh, for fuck's sake, as well. Yeah, you know she's there. She's listening to the conversation.
A slow link. so
But
slow
we
you
were
can't
talking
notice.
to the ring.
Yeah, we're
I
talking
mean,
through the
you
ring.
notice her like she is listening to nothing because you're talking to the ring. She knows you're talking to the ring because she's seen
Yeah.
you just blank staring at each other, making face expressions but not saying anything.
Yeah.
And you notice her, she's just sitting there like looking at you like, what the fuck? At first was what the fuck are you doing? And then she was like, well, this seems serious based on their faces, but she eventually leaves.
I mean, as she leaves, like, I just go, "Can I help you? Have you had the opportunity to contact the boys that I don't remember the name of?
The Cobalt Soul, yeah.
The Cobalt Soul."
I did,
Okay.
and I found one of the keys.
Wait.
Wait, what?
I don't have it, I know what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we know where we are going.
I guess I'm not supposed to ask you how you found that out.
Well, it is in one of the facilities of the Cobalt Soul.
Hmm.
It's gonna be very difficult to obtain it. I have a plan.
Even
Probably
if we
not
tell
gonna
them that the world is ending if they don't give us
Yeah.
it?
Aren't they willing to talk with us?
Uh, that
Hmm.
how to put this? Where this thing is, it's a base that no one is
Ah.
supposed to know it exists. How I know about it? Well,
Yeah, okay.
I have asked someone very
Yes. But
nicely.
that, like, that's
I'm
good.
sure we need to talk with someone that I hate. We need to talk with their head master, whatever. They have weird titles. I don't remember them.
Okay.
Yeah, then that's what.
I'm sure
As a
they're good people. They're boring. They want to help. I'm pretty sure they're gonna help.
yeah, before doing things that we may regret, let's try the peaceful way in first.
I mean, yeah.
Thank you. And do you know how we can get in contact with this person?
Go at her office.
I assume it's in Western.
No, it's in Wildmount.
Oh, I want to go there again. Okay. I assume she explains me where specifically. That I
Well,
would ask her.
it's in Zadash, but I mean they have portals that connect all of their facilities together. To use those, that's more difficult than getting the key, in my opinion. But
Hmm.
I just, you know what? I'll handle it.
Hmm. Okay.
Don't worry. I will handle it. You see that she just puts her finger on your lips. I will handle it. Don't worry. You deal with whatever you were looking at each other for. I'll handle this. I'll tell you when the meeting is done.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
She pats you on the head.
Pats me on the head. Okay. Okay,
See
that's
that
fine.
she goes to her room. She grabs her backpack and the staff and leaves.
Well,
You see the staff. She looks at you and just waves at you and winks.
don't say anything.
Waves.
Cool. Okay, that's a thing.
Well, back to looking at each other very intensely. So we contact Laura, yeah? Let's do that.
Yeah, I was in the middle of it. As I would cast sending to Laura, not Hayward. As
She's
I
not
would, she's not, in fact. And I would just say, Do we have the opportunity to talk? We want to understand what's happening, an update of sorts. That's the same.
Not the best of times, but yes.
I need to cast it again. I need to make that spell. I cast against him. Say, okay, as soon as you can, just pop in the tower. You know where it is. And yeah. That's it.
Yeah. She doesn't respond.
Cool. Then, yeah, she's going to get to the tower as soon as she can.
Cool. Okay. So, I guess we're gonna wait for her before we speak with him, because, yeah. Then,
Nice.
let's search for the keys. Yes, that's easy, right? No. What do we do?
No, that's not easy. I mean, unless. What were the gods that were connected to those keys? It was.
The Allhammer, the
Yeah, the Allhammer,
Arch,
the Archheart.
Changebringer. We have
What is the Archheart? Sorry.
Fire Woman,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Divine Fire Smite,
Don't bother,
Evil
let me
Fuck.
just- I mean, I guess you could. I mean, oh yeah. Now that I'm thinking about Moonweaver, I would just say about that. I think I may have maybe the opportunity to get possibly some information about the Moonweaver's type of situation.
Oh yeah, your brother.
Yeah, I'm not gonna invite him here for obvious reasons. You have that spell that you used
Which one
some time
of
ago.
all of them?
The one that you used to threaten the Lords of White.
Yeah, that one. Okay, yeah, I can help you out. Can hook you up to speak with your brother in your dreams and have your fun there.
Yes. On that could help lead us towards the Moon River. So who? What is the Cobalt Soul? Who is it? The Knowing Mistress, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Just gonna highlight that. Give me using one. Not sponsored.
That's fun.
Yes.
Isn't your
Microsoft,
brother
if you want to look
an
there.
elf? So
Yes.
that complicates things. He doesn't sleep.
He does not sleep.
I mean, elves can't sleep. I can just send him a message saying,
Say
"Hey,
go to bed.
just go to bed."
Why don't you go to bed for a bit?
I mean, yeah, that could work.
Then I'm gonna send another speedy courier that is this costing me a lot. This adventures. And I mean, this would happen the day after that. So, okay, so yeah. And I would say about getting contact. I have a spell to get in contact through dreams, but alas, you need to sleep for that. So tonight, if you can't be sleepy, that would be useful as we could get in contact to that direction.
Sure.
I mean, no, I'm not doing sending.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's
It doesn't
costing
need
him-
to respond. I would write, you don't need to respond. Just do that. If you don't, if you can't, just then write me back.
Yeah, he's not gonna write. So he can.
Yes. Then, yeah, tonight you can cast the spell on me. Should work, technically.
Yeah.
Yes, so I'm happens. So we do have we could have the knowing mistress. We have the change bringer.
Yeah.
That's maybe the moon weaver.
Stormlord. How do we handle that?
Where's the
I think
Where's
the
the-
Ohammer is in reach. We have
yes?
Stormlord is in
We have
vessel.
connections.
Ah,
Connection to the store for Old Hammer.
yeah. Dawnfather. I mean, somewhere, you know, who knows? Whose tree was the tree in Whitestone again?
The Dawnfather.
Yes. Okay. So the Dawnfather, it might be somewhere in Whitestone, maybe, potentially, probably. It might be the tree, who knows? I don't know how that would work, but you know, could be in the roots, could be an apple. Anyways,
Yeah, but what can we don't really have. Do we have anybody that
No.
we can connect to the Godfather?
no.
We'll have to talk our
That's
way
fine.
into getting those things.
Hammer, I think it's very easy for us to go to Crackhammer and have a chat with the king and figure it out.
I mean, I would rather talk with this counselor. He probably knows much more than the king. What was his name? I remember his name.
Tedos?
Tados, yes, Thanos. I remember now.
How do you remember this? Jesus.
Tedos? How do I not remember this? Max would know why I remember this very well, but it's fine, don't worry about it.
Oh, because Tedo. Yeah, okay.
He knew much more about everything that we dealt with the king, so probably knows much more about the whole hammer as well.
Yeah, but you know, if we speak with the king is like, find this.
We can
People of my
speak with the
land.
king after we speak with the council.
Yeah.
Be a shame if Crackhammer
They're all
was
eaten by
overtaken
mind flayers.
mind flayers.
It would definitely be a shame, yes.
You promised you would help.
Shut up.
We go down.
We were busy
smite.
saving the world for the third time. Sorry.
So the Archheart, we have no idea whatsoever.
Fire.
And the
yes.
Dawnfather and the Stormlords.
More fire and lightning, which leads to fire.
I mean, was that prison, that temple that we found? It was not dedicated to the Archheart, right?
Wait, sure.
The one where we found the Revenant girl.
No.
It was dedicated to her.
Yes, it was just dedicated to that revenant.
Okay, yeah, then. So
What if they
you
have
said-
more information in Marquette about her?
I don't know where she's worshipped.
You know that the
Particularly.
Archheart has his domains Light and Arcana.
where is her religion located? Do you know?
I mean, it's spread.
Yeah, but like, where is the heart of
It's
The Archheart of it.
the Archheart.
it?
The Archheart has its. It doesn't have, because it's not so worshipped as the Dawnfather, who is the main figure in religion and worship, close to second close being Bahamut. The Archheart is very, like, mostly worshipped by elves, or elves, especially elf like mages, or you could assume a main temple would be somewhere where elvish culture will thrive more.
So maybe Singorn, but maybe we can get more luck going to the academy and see from there if somebody happens to fall the Archer. That paladin girl that was accepted to the academy. What paladin was she? Is she from?
She
Oh,
didn't
sorry.
have a sigil or anything. As
Oh
I
yeah, I remember.
specifically
Yeah, I
mentioned.
remember. Sorry. I completely forgot. Yeah, I think to know about the archer, we can go to the academy and see from there.
Yeah.
There must be someone that worships her or him. I don't know.
Her. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Let's. Where do we start? Do we go on a field trip to Crackhammer? Do we?
I guess I'm gonna go real quick to the academy and see what's up
Okay.
there.
Okay, you wanna go to the academy?
Yeah, I would go to the academy.
Okay.
And I would. I mean, I would look for Arthur because
Mhm.
I'm that type of guy. Arthur, Arthur.
Okay, you go and you find Arthur.
Yeah, I would say, hey, what's up? Do you happen? Weird question. Do you?
Right.
Do,
I mean,
do,
anything's weird with you, so
thank you. I'm thank you. Does the academy happen to have like some worshippers of the Archheart?
I don't particularly ask people what they worship.
I mean, but like
So
you're a perceptive guy, I assume. So maybe you noticed someone that had a symbol of her, something like that.
uh,
Else, I'm gonna just go around and do this weird question to people. Literally, somebody's gonna
oh,
answer.
there is one of the librarians worships Arshar. She's an elven woman, young,
Okay.
attractive. I heard her praying one morning. She was in the park, so
Okay, cool. Thanks. Then I shall. What's her name?
her name, yes. I know her name because I am the headmaster here.
You employed her.
Let me look into the ledger and I will tell you her name. Where did I put this paper?
Let's see. Something that sounds like Alora, but is not specifically Alora.
Yes. I have found her name. It's right here under
Leora.
A. Her
Laura.
name is Ara.
Alright.
Nice name.
Then I shall go and look for Ara.
I mean, people mostly call her Bella, but that's her
Uh-huh.
last name. There's Dea Bella, which is her last name. But yeah,
It's fine.
Ara.
I'm
Yeah, I don't
just
know.
gonna-
You deal with her. She's kind of
Yes.
yeah. You'll see.
Uh-huh.
Have fun.
I don't like it. This. I don't like it. Let's go to the library.
Okay. The library door is closed.
I would open it.
It's you. So you had the conversation. Yeah, it's the lunch break.
Okay.
You open the door, you enter. There's completely no one there, but you hear some footsteps in the distance and some books being placed on a table and the lights.
I would follow the sound.
Follow the sound. You break the corner and you see like on the large hall with many tables and lights and the likes. It's a single person. She's an elven woman, fairly young. She has like olive skin color, blonde hair, green eyes. She's very like she has like this round glasses and her hair caught in a bun. And she's
Librarian
like
hairstyle.
reading. Exactly. Like she has the two strings in the front that are just framing her face, and she's just reading a book.
I can imagine that. Oh, she's reading.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna approach,
Hmm.
say, I don't want
Ah!
to be
Oh,
sorry.
Sebastian, hello.
Hello. I assume you're Ara? Is it correct?
You know my name? Yes, 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 that's me. Friends call me Bella, but you can call me Ara. I don't mind.
I wanted to ask. I don't want to disturb you.
No, whatever you need, I can do.
Is she
Interesting
wearing like?
sentence.
Is she wearing like? Why
She's
did you
wearing-
make me think of that, Bobby?
What did he say? I didn't hear. I didn't hear you. What
I
did
just
you
said
say?
interesting sentence, that's all I said.
Oh,
Oh my god.
she's wearing like basic clothes.
Does she have like this the holy symbol of the
She has a
Archard?
necklace. You can see her necklace. That's under her blouse. It's a bit large. The blouse, that is.
I would just say, I know it sounds weird, but I was looking for someone that knew a little bit more about the Archheart. I was directed to you.
Oh yes, of course.
Uh,
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask if you happen to know like a place where like the strength of our beliefs is a little bit stronger, like a temple or a city, or someone that can direct me towards that direction.
I mean, I've been in this academy for a while, but when I was younger, I think in Singorn is like that's the only one I've been to. It's very important, but I can take you there. We can go. I can take you there.
Gonna regret this. I am going to regret this. Sure. Tomorrow? Or
Yes,
in
yes,
the
tomorrow.
week?
Yes.
Okay, then guess we're gonna meet here, and then from there, I guess we can go. Hopefully, I'm not gonna be busy by then, but probably not. So yeah, thank you for the help. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I guess see you tomorrow.
Yes, see you tomorrow. I'll be here waiting.
All right.
I mean,
Right here.
I'll go eat and sleep, but I'll be here.
See you later, Bella. As I just leave.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! As you
I
close the
agree.
door,
I
you just
agree.
hear that fangirl scream in the back.
Oh
I'm
my
going to
god.
regret this. I'm going to regret this so hard.
And then you hear
Oh yeah, you are.
Wait, what did I hear?
just a thud.
Yeah,
Oh.
she fainted. Of course she did.
Oh, I mean, fuck.
Sebastian strikes again.
I need
Here we go.
to go and check with her that she's not dead. I need her alive.
You go check her. She is unconscious on the ground.
I just cast healing word on her.
I mean, she is full health. She just fainted.
Oh, she just fainted.
Yeah.
I would just take her to the infirmary.
She had a heart
Okay.
attack.
She wakes up in your arms.
Of course she does. Would she?
What's happening?
Well, you fainted, so I think it would be best for you to, I thought that it would be best for you to get to the infirmary.
Of course.
But if you're okay,
No, the infirmary.
fuck's sake. Yeah, I take you to the infirmary.
Yeah, you walk for like 10 minutes because it's pretty far away from the library. Everyone sees you carrying this woman that is blushing to an extreme extent in your arms and just holding one arm around your neck
Yes,
and just fantasizing, probably.
probably yes. I just leave her there and leave very quickly.
Yeah. Just, yeah, you leave her there and she says, "See you tomorrow. Sorry if I embarrassed you." She just looks at the ground,
It's
ashamed.
fine. It's fine. See you tomorrow.
Don't say it again.
Don't say it.
Another fangirl scream and a thud.
Blood
This
on
time
the
it
ground.
is Conway, so
Blood on the ground.
And you just hear as you close the door. Oh, you're going out with him, eh, bitch? And you just unhear, you hear a dagger and
my
shooting. Just stab, stab, stab. I'm joking. Shang.
Yeah, I just leave. I just would say this to like I would just say, yeah, I found someone that can direct me there. Hopefully tomorrow will be not disturbed by people, and I'm gonna go and check it out.
Cool. What were we doing,
Nice.
guys? What were we doing meanwhile? I bet we're doing some very interesting things, right? Yeah.
I have so many connections
to
to
them.
gods. They're like all my friends.
I'm gonna write her name down because she's gonna become important, I feel.
Oh my
clearly, I mean, it's obvious.
Guess I also have to write her down because
Librarian / fangirl.
Bella. Yes.
No, it's Arad and then it's like this and
Yes, and then
Yes.
I wrote in parentheses Bella. Or De Bella.
yeah, that's her last name, but people call her Bella because it's
Sure.
easier.
Because R is a she.
Yes.
I mean, ours is
Especially for
beautiful.
someone that has a shit R. I do not like the name R.
Ah.
But
Exactly.
where's
Ah.
what the fuck are you talking about? Where is
Where-
Ah, Jesus.
Nice.
Okay. What do you do?
I mean, I don't do too much
Not
unless you
you
guys.
specifically, but you as in the people at the table.
We do many things, as you can see.
Waiting
Okay.
for the fucking things to start happening, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I explore the tower as I'm bored.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here
Roll
we
me.
go.
Investigation.
Bob, hold me.
Hold me, Bob.
Ooh, I am rolling so good tonight. Yes, 11.
You don't find anything new.
I just occupy myself.
Okay.
Oh,
I would,
go ahead.
I mean, I would like to do something that, like, to occupy my time. I would also like to go to the academy and.
Well, before you do that, then,
Fuck
unless you
you.
do it immediately, I just want to ask to Mr. Yu and say, are you still going in the direction of that spell that you wanted to do? Are you doing that?
The one where I contact a mysterious being and my head explodes?
No, the one about tricking an archfey.
Oh, that one. I don't know. I could, but I need to find it. It probably is gonna be extremely expensive. Very helpful, but you know. And another thing would be, what if he reads that the spell is there, you know?
I mean, on that note, would I know on how to make a way to mask someone, like basically have an item that has non-detection on it? It makes you be able to be non-detectable. I think that's the spell.
Yes.
Non
Non-detection.
I don't know the spell as a person, like as a character, but I assume I would know it as a thing.
Once.
For the duration, you hide the target from divination magic. Target can be creature. Is that spell divination? Glib.
Saturation.
No, glibness is
Transmutation.
transmutation, but basically, since detect magic, identify and shit like that is divination, non-detection protects from such things.
Oh, okay. Detect.
We
I
can
mean,
just
actually,
get a scroll.
you can
Yeah.
just cast it. Yeah, you can just cast it. It's 8
It's
hour.
like what's fucking non-D. What level is it? Third
Third
level. You
level.
can get that spell easily.
Yeah. Then yeah, I would just tell you. Well, if you're finding that the scroll, then you can do a quick non-detection, and from there things work.
Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, I shall occupy my time with that. I will go to start with Dimon to Gilmore and ask if they might, for some whatever fucking reason, have a spell scroll of an 8th level spell.
Let's roll the dice. I'm gonna roll it here. If it's above a 10,
Nice place to roll, I guess, because I can't see
oh,
it.
yes, they have it.
Oh, okay. So
Ah,
They have it.
easy. How much money?
Million.
Many money.
I shall tell you in
it's a
1
lot
second.
of money. It's a lot of money. I mean, it shouldn't be too much, like 2K, something like that.
Yeah.
There's a Reddit post with a very nice pricing on them. I don't know.
5K. At
5K.
least that's my PDF tells me.
Yes, shit, man.
I mean, sure.
Aha!
30
found.
million K.
37.
So, where is it? Ah, yes, here. Oh, very rare. Okay. From 5K to 50K, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Let's roll
It's a consumable item, though,
percentile. Shut the fuck up, I'm
which
rolling
halves the
dice.
price. You know?
What is that? 29. Make it like 8K. You are friendly boy. Drop it to a 7.
Okay. Man, can we just level up? I can cast it at will. Come on, man. Just
Yeah, just
No.
go fight
Critical.
something or
Just
complete
go.
something.
Yeah.
Do something relevant with your lives, and then you level up.
Yeah. I mean, going there, getting there.
I guess it's for the good cause and all that.
Party funds? Question
Yes,
mark?
yes.
Just ask Aurora, like, stash yourself.
Big gold spend.
Why don't
many,
you help
many.
us, Aurora?
Because you always helps us.
Okay.
Sometimes it would be nice not to owe her.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
And buy the non-detection as well.
Okay, okay.
Oh, you're buying it. Okay. Big spenders. Okay.
Yes, you tell me I faint. After 10 minutes, I respond back and say, "Oh, you said 7,000?
You can
Sure."
ask Aurora.
And yeah,
You see that you receive a sending that day, Sebastian, from Aurora.
Oh shit!
Like, hey, I talked with Esvel. She said that you guys are working towards something. So if you need help with anything, just let me know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that somebody is nudging me towards the direction of a certain tower.
No, I'm just saying. Maybe you guys want to buy something that will save your lives rather than a spell scroll. That doesn't save your life.
I wouldn't know what to buy to save my life.
I don't know, potions,
We have a lot.
fucking
Isn't all of these potions?
just go
Yes.
to a temple and donate enough money so they cast death ward on all of you, you know, things
As I
like
wake
that.
as I wake up and I receive the sending, I will say, "Oh, yes, I get to not spend money. Thank you, Laura." We needed a spell. I think you know that. Glibness, whatever the fucking name is.
Glibness, yeah.
So if you have
Good
that,
name.
that would be cool.
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, that's another sending for her.
She teleports to the tower.
Tricked!
She teleports to the tower. Fuck. Oh, wait. She's connected to the link. Fuck you, bitch. You know, right? We can just speak whenever. Then you just cast a spell. That annoying spell.
Oh yes, yeah. I'm making a new spell about that. Yes, yeah. If you have that, as I say this through the ring, which Reverend would hear,
Yeah.
then yeah, that would be helpful. That's for sure.
Yeah, I have that. Who do you need it on?
Me.
Reverend, but not now.
Not now.
Yeah,
Just at a
just let me
point.
know when.
Less than an hour. That's very little.
It is very bad.
Okay, could you make it in form of a scroll? Is that like
Can
I
I?
can-
I mean, if you have a few weeks, not really, a few days, and yeah,
you're so slow.
sorry, the connection didn't
No,
go
I
through.
was
Did
saying-
you say something? I
No,
couldn't hear.
I didn't. Okay, then yeah, we're gonna get you back as soon as
You
we
want it
need
as a
it.
scroll? Like I
No,
can
no. We
ask
don't need to.
some friends.
No, it's fine.
if you want it.
It's fine.
Yeah, just the spell is fine as well. You just need it to be there.
Then
Yeah.
just buy non-detection, Mr. Revan.
Okay, I buy that spell. That doesn't cost 7k. Unless.
That is like what, 200 gold or some shit.
But buy a couple, then we want to learn the spell.
No, it's the
Okay.
second level, right?
Third level.
Yeah, it's like 150 with the discount added. and shit.
Okay, then 300 gold is
Yeah.
gone, disappeared. Crab emoji.
Then yeah, that's pretty much it. What I would do, I would like waiting for the evening. I would like to, since the other thing, the thing that I was crafting, I had a flash of genius, and thought of maybe I could do something else, and I would just do the spell.
The pen spell.
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to ask, because we still have quite a few hours to kill in the day, because Revan wants to do that thing. Wanted to ask, in the academy, do they have a place where a training ground type of thing, where I can actually fight something that won't die instantly?
They have training grounds where they spar with each other or
And they spar.
stuff like that. If you wanna fight something that won't die instantly, Arthur can fight with you. Unless you plan to use fucking
I would spar.
wave of light on
I
him, I'm
would
sure.
not use that thing that I received now. I would go to him on
Okay.
in his headmaster place, knock on
Mhm.
door.
Okay. Sebastian, I swear to God, if it's you. Oh, hi, everyone.
I was actually one. Takes me a moment as well to not laugh.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you would like to maybe spar a bit, because I am getting very
Oh,
bored.
thank God, I'm fucking bored of these fucking papers and
Oh,
shit.
good. Very, very good.
Yeah, let's go. He breaks his glaive,
Okay.
which is definitely not a legendary weapon that I keep
Mhm.
mentioning every time you
Yeah,
guys see it.
I noticed that. I noticed that.
Just
Lovely.
legendary? Imagine.
It's a, I would tell you it's stats, but then you'd be like, wait, wow, how is that even possible?
No.
He got it from the academy before someone's father stole everything that was in there.
Yeah. We go and I pull out my own very beautiful weapon out of thin air.
Yeah,
Spar.
and you guys spar. He is pretty good at fighting. Like, you guys spar for a bit, haha, funny, but each other, at some point you guys get really into it and start hurting each other a bit. And you end up with both, like, you win, obviously, because you're much powerful in power level than him, but you're wounded, and so is he. Not deadly wounds, just, scrapes and maybe some gushing wounds here and there, but it's fine.
Don't worry about it. It's just a
Your
blood.
your wounds are completely sealed because whenever that glaive caught you, instantly burned away whatever it was. And yeah, I miss that.
We
It's
should
been a while.
do that more often. There isn't a lot of people that can survive a spar these days. Yes.
I mean, yeah, you guys are supposed to, like, I don't know. I wish I didn't have to do paperwork, but I like money, so I'm gonna do what I need to do.
I mean,
I like
Yeah, if you need help, like if you need something to kill, just let me know. I'll
these
fucking
days
do it.
we also have a lot of things to kill, yeah. I'm sure something will come up. But yeah. I mean, I'm sure one day Sebastian likes money more, so he's gonna replace him, sir, and then you can go back to doing what you like.
I mean, he can replace me, but I have some plans for that. I knew that he would want to replace me at some point, but I made some plans, Like, if he
Oh.
wants to replace me, he has to give me a raise, first of all,
Okay.
obviously.
Okay.
And
That's
then,
not gonna happen.
and then, don't worry, it's fine.
It's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice sword you got there.
Nice
Very
glaive.
interesting. Yeah, it's not exactly mine, but no one asked me to give it back, so I guess it's mine.
I mean, you're the
Yeah, that's why
headmaster,
I
aren't you?
fucking those.
What did you say? I didn't hear because Sebastian was shit talking Arthur.
You're the headmaster, aren't you? I said.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it works, but I'm guessing that you can have a fucking glaive. And... Yes.
I'm pretty sure
cool.
this thing is worth more than the whole academy, as in materials, but
I mean...
it's
yes,
fine.
It's fine.
Stealing my property.
As I said, you are the headmaster.
Yeah, I am.
You
Yes.
are, yeah. Not Sebastian.
Well, let's go for a drink, like you
Oh.
do after a spar, and
Yeah.
then, unless you're busy,
I
doing
am
something.
really not busy and it's frustrating.
We're supposed to wait for the rest. That's what I can say.
Cool, yeah.
Don't get
You
good.
go to a drink with Arthur,
Cool.
and his +4 glaive.
Mhm.
Yes.
It is a +4.
Oh my god. I have something I want to do.
Okay,
I remember. So
finally, you, Alien, and Snakes need to do something, or
I
will...
want to do
I
something.
am
Okay.
yes.
yes,
but
yes.
Go,
So
Bob.
many things. First, I want to go to a potion shop and see if they have potions of what is it called? Fucking heroism.
Heroism, yes, they do. Pretty sure they're like fairly common actually. Alright.
They're like basically blessed for a single person.
Yeah. A potion of heroism. Oh, it's a rare.
It's not-
Right. I want to buy like
I could maybe-
5.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Each would be like. What's the difference between each? 1 hour. Yeah. 5. Okay. For each, for you being boys of friendly neighborhood,
That's our group name, Friendly Neighborhood Heroes.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Uh, like 200 gold each.
Ah, shit. Okay, so that's 1,000 gold. Cool. I buy 5 potions. Thank you. And the next thing, I think back when we got the information about the vestiges, and the one vestige, the hammer,
Mm-hmm.
was, if I remember correctly, was on a ship that sank.
Yes.
It was on the shore of Exander. Not Tal'Dorei,
Exander.
sorry.
Tal'Dorei.
Tal'Dorei, right? Yeah,
It's a big
Yeah.
shore.
yeah.
Big shot.
And did we get any more clues as to where specifically, or like at least
Let's see.
like
Lost
approximately?
in the Storm Shore, Black Market, Tal'Dorei clasp. That's what I've written. Or the giant hammer made of fire.
Yeah. What you
So-
remember is that your boy Voss told you that if you was lost at a storm, the class probably retrieve it and is trying to sell it or like so. The class probably has it, maybe. They didn't sell it already.
Now, not many people actually saw my form of this Bob.
Mm.
Do I risk it? Do I go to the plus?
Yeah, go to the clasp. Our friends know the clasp.
Yes, up, guys. So not this hammer. All right, so so class probably has it. Okay, well, F. That's I just some David or Max. If you had something, I'm gonna think on this because I don't want to just.
Go
Yeah,
to
I
the
think
plus,
Die.
yes, we understand.
Actually, no. I would go to Alien. Hey man,
Wherever I would be at that time, yes.
yes. Hey man, I knock on your toilet when you're in there.
Sure.
So look, I want to access like the black market in Iman probably. Do you know how to do that without getting killed by the clasp? Does clasp own the black market, or is there like a separate thing?
I mean, I would
I mean,
imagine.
you would know that the black market, no, is not owned by the class, but rather a private individual, specifically the one you stole something from. And the black market is as easy as you make an appointment with the guy that holds the action. He tells you when the action is gonna happen. You attend the action, and that's it.
That's you mean the
I
auction.
tell him this and I ask
Yo,
what.
wow.
No, before I say that, like, before I tell him this information, I first ask, what do you need from the black market, Bob?
So there was this, the vestiges that we heard about,
Yeah.
and one vestige was, the hammer and stuff, and I want to check it out. But also, I have never been into a black market.
Now, so you think it's in the black market, right? And what makes you think that it's still there? When was it retrieved? Like, I
So
mean,
I
if,
don't know the information, right?
No.
Oh, I want
Yeah.
to check.
yeah,
At
of
least.
course, I'll.
That's the first logical step. It's like, I don't have any other information. The ship sank somewhere on the shore. I did. This is the next possible step because maybe the clasp has it, or someone in the maybe they already sold it.
I mean, I understand what you're trying to do, but I don't think it's the best idea to walk up to a black market and try and get this stuff because
why not?
it's us.
Yeah,
We
but
might not have
isn't
the
the
best.
point of black market to sell stuff? Don't know. Doesn't matter who it is.
I mean, this, but there might be people that don't want us dead, so it might be better for them to just kill us. And
If the whole force military force of the clasp is waiting at me at the black market, I guess I'm gonna die.
sure, and I tell him the information, like what is like the basics of how to get to the black auction house.
Yeah.
And I guess I would go to Emon to take a look.
It's in Vestron, right? Agnes?
It is in Western, yes.
So I go to Western.
Okay, well,
Please.
Alien being the shady boy, he tells you that you can't just go to his house and be like, hey man,
Oh, of course not. Let's knock on the door, man. Sam.
I mean, yeah, I would
I
definitely tell
want to
him like
partake
this.
in the black auction.
I shouted the whole
Black
street.
auction.
Do you know where the black auction? Okay.
Interesting.
Alien tells you what you need to do. You do them. Pay some gold, of course. You go to like the members of the clasp in Western. Like, I mean, of course, I know black markets. For a price, I can give you an invitation.
Okay, I give him like 200 gold.
Okay, yeah, he gives you an invitation. The next one would be, actually tonight.
Ah, shit! What a coincidence.
Just go to the house, tell the guard you're there to talk about the latest painting, and from there, you'll see.
Mm-hmm. I want to try to insight him whether he knows who I am and whether he like.
He has no idea who you are.
Cool, great, perfect. I go to the. Well, I wait. Actually, I will go see Masha because I'm in Western. I might as well.
Okay. Go by Marsha's place. She's there doing some nothingness.
You see a house on fire.
Her house is not on fire, no.
Hey,
Hello,
Masha.
Bob.
How do you know
Wait.
it was me?
No, she doesn't say that because she doesn't know who you are. That's why I said Bob.
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
Hey, Masha. Do you like my new look? It's Bob. Hey.
Oh. Okay, this is weird.
Yeah, things happened. It's a bit of a story.
Oh, it's the glove, right? You did the thing.
Yeah, I did the thing.
Cool.
Not fully human, but also I don't have a soul that wants to kill people in here, so that's good,
Yeah, that's nice, I guess.
Yeah, so I was in Westrom and I I wanted to talk to you, but there was a lot of shit happening.
It's fine. I was thinking, I decided to take you up on your offer, and whenever you guys, or you, or whoever, we can start setting up the place.
So there are two options that we can do this, right? First one is that you set up near the tower. And the second one, I talked with this like a headmaster of this magic school.
Okay.
And the conversation went that way, and he said he would be interested in somebody of your skill maybe teaching like people how to do what you do because it's fucking cool.
Okay.
And I don't know if you're the teacher type, but also it's an option. You would have like a place there to set up shop and to teach and stuff.
Well, that sounds cool. Yeah. Why not do both?
If you're down.
Like, I'm not gonna just stay there at the school forever.
Oh, of course not. It's like you can, leave and come back and whatever.
Yeah. I'm down to meet this person.
Okay, so I would just. Fuck, how does this work? I radio Sebastian.
Hmm.
Sebastian, look, I was talking with. Fuck, what was his name? Oliver? No.
Arthur.
Arthur. I was talking with
Oliver.
Arthur about like getting. I don't know. I meant Oliver. I was talking with Arthur about like new teachers for the academy, and Masha said she would be interested to teach, and he said he would like have Masha. But how do I get her there? Like, do I just get her to the academy?
I mean, you walk there, but remember that as soon as she gets out, unless she has the bracelets that we have, everything that she's gonna see there, she's gonna probably forget because Feywild. So just keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, I know. Arthur will probably sort it out at some point.
And just,
Mm.
just for safety reasons, don't show her completely. Like, I going through the thing of Western, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
just make sure you're not followed and things like that, because that place is a little bit in the middle of nowhere, and don't want people to creep in. But
Yeah, that is
the
understandable. Okay,
point.
thanks.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I take Masha to. Forgot his name again. Arthur.
Yes. Do that. Luckily for you, it's in the middle of the forest, and you could notice if you're followed.
Yeah.
You are not followed. Definitely, for sure. You do a loop around. You like do the things when you lose the tail and shit, if you had one. And you are
I
not
cast.
followed.
I pass without a trace as we go, so she doesn't see, so nobody can see our footprints. And as we
Pass
get.
without, your pass without trace only works on rocky terrain.
Oh, does it?
I
It
think.
doesn't say it there. Okay.
I think. If not, it's fine. It works.
It's
doesn't
a
matter.
pass without a trace, but it's like a stone flavor. Shit.
Yeah, it's fine. It works. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
So yeah, and then I wait in the building with the portal a bit to see if anybody like comes, and nobody comes, then I enter through the portal.
Okay. To that, she's looks surprised, but Masha, she's like cool.
Yeah, I take her to Arthur.
Okay. Knock at the door. Sebastian.
No, this
you. Oh,
I
Bob.
go,
this is
go
Bob.
to-
Hey,
go to
so
Sebastian.
you know how we talked about the Masha? She's the teacher that I mentioned.
The blacksmith lady, yeah?
Yeah. So Masha,
it's-
this is Arthur. Arthur, this is Masha. Yeah.
Okay. Hello. They say hello. I'm not gonna talk with myself.
Yeah, of course. So she said she'll be interested to teach here, and
I mean, it's fine. I can talk with her.
yeah, you can sort out the. You just make sure she doesn't forget everything when she leaves and stuff. But I guess you already got it. Yeah.
I got it. I'm a good headmaster, unlike other.
What do you mean?
Oh, the shade. All right. I guess I'll leave you to it, Masha. We can go grab a beer later if you don't. If you finish here.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah,
Leave
go.
them in the office. They talk about things.
You think you can graduate from this school without kissing my cock?
Yes.
Exactly.
Good thing she's not graduating.
Okay.
And I wait.
You wait for the black auction.
Is Laura
Okay.
arriving all of this thing?
She would arrive at some point, yes.
Okay.
She knocks at the door.
But
Everyone is
what-
not there. The world ends.
Fuck.
Oh no.
The four
Am I-
horsemen
Am I
arrive.
not there? Am I not there at that point?
I don't know. Are you? Where? I don't remember what you did.
He was
Completely.
I
Starring.
sparred and then went for a drink and came to the tower, I guess. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Sure, you're there. You hear the
Aha.
knock. Dimension.
Stuff to do.
I have something to do.
Okay, you open the door and you see Lura, the elf chick, who is not Sebastian's sister.
Yeah. Hi, yeah,
Hello?
is everybody here? I don't know, we should check. I think you're allowed in, you're not gonna explode or whatever, you can enter, I guess. Just gonna...
She enters.
Yes, I say through the ring.
You notice on her face she looks... She's trying to hide it and she does a pretty well job. What's your insight passive?
18.
She's a sorcerer. Oh, it's fine. You don't notice it.
Yes.
Hmm.
So, yes, I say through the ring. Laura is here, you can come down, we can talk with her about things.
Let's have a conversation.
Before that, didn't Mr. Sneaks want to do
Yes,
something?
Mr. Snakes
Yes.
and
I
Mr.
still want,
Elliot.
yes, I
And
want some.
Mr.
Yeah.
Alien.
Let's go with Mr. Kobold because he did nothing this session.
So first things first, I would like to go to the telescope and perceive the place that I saw in my tree.
Okay. You do that, you see the place that you saw in your dreams. It's a city type center, looks like. The architecture looks very different than Tal'Dorei.
Okay. Now I'm curious about the specific place where the two lovers perished.
Okay? Yeah,
Um,
you see that bench.
The bench is still there. Like nothing. No, I don't know. Criminal lines or I don't know. Nothing.
No, it's just a bench. There's no druid on it or anything.
Bench without the druid?
Okay. Can I? Okay. Here, I don't exactly know how the telescope works. Can I like go around the city and, or like if I say, the same city but outside
I mean, like any
the
telescope,
gate?
if you think of a place and then move it, you can see around. Limited powers, of course, but you can see around for a bit.
So I'm looking for any kind of sign that says what kind of city this is, or
Okay. You look, sign. Not really. What you hear, maybe you hear like a town crier or the likes. There is sound with the telescope. It's surround sound, you know, very nice cinematic view. Give me a second. I need to find the specific information that I'm looking for. Just one
maybe
second.
if I find someone who sells maps, I can see on the map.
The famous and popular map seller that is around every corner.
Yes.
I don't know, man. If I find,
What the fuck was this thing?
It's the ranger guy from.
I found it. I need to do some quick maths. Whatever. You hear what the town crier says? Oh, in 2 days, the Ember Tides festival will happen. Some more information about it. Blah blah blah. Cool stuff. Food. Everyone is welcomed. Happy days. What he mentions is you could assume is Zadash. That's it.
okay.
Based on you see a guard, you see their attire, and you're like, I don't know this attire. The first logical thing, you go look in a book. You find the thing. Oh, it's Zadash.
Okay. Okay. I don't like that. But oh well.
It doesn't like you look around for wanted posters or the like, I would assume.
Yeah.
You don't see any wanted posters, you don't see any signs that anything happened or people died there. Looks completely normal.
Can I look into the fountain that she looked at?
Yeah, it's a fountain.
Okay, good.
You see your reflection.
That is what I was hoping for. So
Through the telescope. That's a
Yeah,
powerful
that would be
fountain.
kind of weird.
that would be kind of weird.
Actually, wherever we do the telescope, there is just a floating telescope that appears.
Yeah. Why is the telescope running around the city?
And they can also see you through the telescope, so they can see a giant eye looking at you. Down.
Telescope, no clipping through the
Okay.
ranges.
Yeah.
Now, I was also going to go to. No, I'm not going to do that. I was gonna go to Arthur, but
I mean,
considering
if you're
how
free.
would he be free?
Yes, we
'Cause
would be
You can
drinking.
Go and see.
More reason, more ways to shit talk.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure. Let's go then.
Oh no.
Go and knock on
My water
Arthur's
bottle
door.
is empty. Oh no, I found it. I was looking at the wrong
You,
bottle.
you found the water in the bottle. Nice.
Yes, give me a second, I need to drink water.
He was looking at the air. Didn't see the water. Doesn't it happen to you ever?
Does he see his reflection in it though?
Does he see a
That is the
telescope?
question. Telescope.
Knock at the door. No remarks about Sebastian this time.
Oh, he's not there.
Yes.
Arthur?
Oh, Sneaks, friend.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine.
Well,
How are you?
I was wondering. I never,
Question
Actually-
dodged.
I never actually joined the academy. I was wondering if I could do that. I don't know how it works.
I mean, giving you an exam would be kind of pointless because fucking dragon. It was. By the way, I'm not offended. Like I get it. You don't want to tell anyone, but I thought we were closer than that. Anyways, I mean, you
A
can
lot
just
of-
sign some papers and.
I'm sorry. A lot of things have happened. I'm
It's
not going
fine.
to say. I'm not going to say that we've been busy because I'm not going to lie to you. I have had time in which I could come and visit you, maybe check on you. I was wondering how you're doing, but I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine, really. I get it. You guys are busy, and fuck. Yeah, it's completely fine. Like I understand. Still, yeah. Anyways, if you want to join the academy, definitely doable. You sign some papers, and you're part of the academy.
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay, he gives you some papers to sign. Full name? I know you don't have a last name, but I don't know. Just write something there, Hayward or something.
No.
Hey, what? I am not giving
I'm-
information.
I'm just going to write Snakes and nothing else.
Snicks.
No.
Six.
No.
Okay.
And I wait, Sneaks doesn't actually have a sign. I guess I'm just gonna write an S as a sign. I don't know.
Okay. Yes, welcome to the academy. You have classes tomorrow. I'm joking, you don't.
No,
Unless you
no, I
want
don't.
to attend the classes for some
Uh,
reason.
I have work to do. Do I need to attend the classes?
I mean, if you want to pass the academy and become a full adventurer, yes.
We're supposed to.
Does Sebastian go to classes?
He's not. I'm keeping track of that. He's not been in any class yet. I think I'm gonna have to kick him from the school soon.
Oh
so
my god.
can relate that to him. Or he can, come and talk with me. We can
The-
fix his grades easily enough.
Does anyone else attend classes from our group?
No, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand what's the problem with you guys. Like, how do you want to pass the academy? Don't test the class. Like, there's gonna be an exam in like 2 months. Are you guys ready? Do you know what you need to learn? You don't. See, that's my point. I don't know even because I'm not a professor. So I can't tell.
We are gonna get kicked from the academy.
Like, I'm trying to run a real academy here. No favors and all unless you pay me. But you know.
Wow.
Wow.
I missed something toxic. What?
Okay, I will tell this to the others.
I'm joking. You don't need to attend any classes. I don't even know if there are classes here.
She says that a big sigh of relief. Okay, that is better. I
Unless you want to pay me. Oh yeah, I want. Do you have like a lair and things like that? Do you have like a bunch
I
of gold stacked somewhere?
in my bed.
That's weird.
I mean, I don't have a lair. I have a room.
You should have a lair.
There's no space for a lair in the tower.
I mean, you can make somewhere else.
Have you looked hard enough then?
Looked hard enough. No, I haven't actually looked
There
hard
we go.
enough. I mean, the tower is protected and everyone else is there, so you know, I don't want to stray away from the others.
It's okay. You do your own thing. I would have a lair. That's true.
Okay, do you want to go have a chat at this place? I don't know.
Well, unlike other people that are assigned in the academy, I actually have work to do. I'm joking. Let's go have a drink.
Okay. Then small talk happens, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Next thing I want to do is probably very, very bad. However, I would search for Alien.
Okay.
Hmm.
Alien, can I borrow your scrying circle for a second?
Of course. I mean, yeah, I give it to him.
Okay.
Yeah, you have it. Just
I'm
so you
gonna
know,
go-
it will take around an hour and 10 minutes. No, yeah, hour and 10 minutes to attune the attune and stuff like that.
Yeah. I have the time. Don't worry. I will go to my room, attune to glass, and do something very, very bad, as I will try to scry on the humanoid Tiamat figure that I saw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Head goes boom.
You do that. Scrying fails.
Surprisingly.
Fails as in the spell doesn't make a connection,
Oh no, the
or
spell does make a connection, but
it's resisted. Okay,
yes.
that is what I was fearing.
Well, so that happens. What are you trying to do? You know, you can just ask. It's kind of rude to just look at someone. Silent treatment still? Hmm.
Yep, I don't see anything.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Alien, thank you for your scrying bow. It was helpful, thank you.
He looked booked out. Did everything go alright?
I mean, well, it didn't work, so everything's alright.
You still sound a bit spooked. What happens next?
I mean, I tried to scry, but it didn't work. I might have attuned to the circle in the wrong way. It's fine.
You know things can resist the scrying, right?
Or it might have just been that.
Snix, what? You know you can talk to me. What? I would be in the alchemical lab, by the way, or yeah, probably there. You know you can talk to me. What happened? Tell me, Snix. It's better if you get it off your chest than keep it inside of you.
I tried to scry, I guess it didn't work, and that's it.
Alright, Snix. If you say so. Yeah. I go back to work, I guess, if you don't tell me anything.
Yeah. Okay, one last thing that I would like to do is go to Aldura.
Okay.
I guess knock at her door.
Knock at the door. Wait a bit. The door open. There's Alora. Hello.
Aldura, hi, I was wondering if you could help me.
Of course. Come in.
Okay, come in. I'm not exactly sure how good you are with, you know, the musical kind of magic, but I was wondering if you could. I'm searching for a better musical instrument.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure where to look, so maybe if you could point me to the right direction.
I mean, uh, do you just look for like the basic instrument, or I don't understand the question. I'm sorry, I'm
mean,
not.
Better than mine, so magical. I
Oh.
give her mine. So she looks at
I
the
mean,
warlord.
okay. Oh, these kind of instruments. Okay. Well, I had something similar. Well, it's a bit weird. A friend of mine had it some time ago before I got trapped in that crystal thing. It wasn't really A cheerful instrument? It's a bit. I think I have it somewhere. I can show it to you, but I don't know if it's up your alley.
What kind of instrument?
It's a violin.
I mean, I can work with violins.
Yeah, but it's a bit. Okay, you'll see. Just wait here. She
Okay,
leaves.
I guess I wait and stare at the wall.
No, Esvel's there. So.
Oh,
Of course he is.
hi.
Hi.
And then I would stare at the wall.
Do you want something to drink?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I don't know where she keeps the thing, so help me find something.
Uh, Wait, okay. Let me roll for this. This is a bad idea. Oh no. Oh no. Um, I have a bottle of Sankig.
Oh no.
Oh, you do. Okay, yeah. Let's drink some of that. I guess it's a bit early. Whatever.
I guess I'm gonna pour.
Okay. Roll me Constitution saving throw if you
Yeah, yeah.
It's
she
not,
obviously.
it's
Oh my
not as
God.
if we have to talk with Blur.
Oh, shit. She has advantage. It's fine. She's a 3 and a 2. Good job, Esvel. You're not drunk at all.
Um, that is also not 10.
10. Okay, yeah, you're fucking drunk.
Oh my god.
Like your tongue is numb.
Good.
You're like fucked up. But it feels good. Eventually, Aurora comes back with a violin. It is weird looking, to say the least. It looks like it's made out of this very grayish dark wood. It has at the top where the things that you tighten the strings. There's like a moon carved on the top of that, and there's on the sides where the wood is carved and has the hole for. I don't exactly know the reason why these instruments. I guess it's for resonance or some shit. I don't know. It has 2 additional moons that face each, like crescent moons that face each other, and they emanate this very creepy mist, to say the least, out of the 2 moons. Well, as I said, it looks a bit not cheerful.
Oh, the other. Would you like a drink?
Oh, you 2 are drunk. Wonderful. I mean, why not?
Oh no.
Time to roll for
Why?
Aurora. Oh, a 4! Perfect, Aurora. Thank you.
Oh my god.
You're all drunk.
Why am I not there?
I mean,
Okay. Well, so this, I don't know if it's as strong as yours, but it's creepy. It's creepy.
what does it do?
I mean, when you play it at night, for example, it just makes ghosts appear of its past owners. Yeah, it has some advantages, like it makes the enemies be scared, or at least not focused on you that much. Basically, technical. When you play the violin, doesn't matter if it's night or day. She just made that because it made sense. Some apparitions of its past owners appear around you. And when this happens, each enemy has disadvantage on the faster attack rolls against the player. They must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened for a round. It has 5 charges. You can cast Dissonant Whispers, Moonbeam, and Gaseous Form. Also, you can expend your bardic inspiration like a die to use its ability to do a specific thing, which I will tell you right now as I look at the thing. Give me a second. Okay. You can you can expend the die, and basically once a long rest, you can give inspiration to up to 8 creatures around you.
Bardic inspiration or pure inspiration?
Bardic inspiration.
So once per long rest, I use it and I give it to everyone around me.
Yeah, basically you use a single one of your bardic inspiration uses and you give it to everyone.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Damn.
It also has some other things that are POG, which I'll make a card for next
I
session.
guess that's a good item, you know. Is there anything bad about it?
I
Cursed.
mean, you know, ghosts and stuff.
Hmm.
It's not cursed or anything. It just tends when you use it, ghosts tend to appear.
Corrupted. Plus 40 corruption.
And are you sure they don't speak to everyone around me and me?
They don't. I don't know. I don't know how to play it, so you can try it.
I guess I'm gonna try.
Okay, so I assume you attune to it.
Yeah.
You attune to it and you play it, and yes, ghosts do appear when you play it.
What kind of ghost?
You know, humanoid ghosts, sad ghosts, dead ghosts. I'll also give you a picture of the violin.
That is a sad violin.
Please tell me that's the name of the item.
Sad violin.
Sad
Is
violin.
is it like super small?
It's Nixie's hand, yes.
This is the smallest violin that has ever been made.
But yeah, they don't talk with you. They just linger around and float. They don't look at you or anything. They just
Do they dance?
exist.
How do
They
how
don't.
do you know how
Do better, Snakes.
their ghosts are in there? Are those
I
their
mean,
actual souls?
it seems to be part of the enchantment. More of a. It's not really ghosts. It's just It's just the enchantment, like illusions, you could say, but they're a bit more convincing than that. Enchantment is very nicely made.
Is there? Okay, this is such a fucking stupid question. Uh, is there a way for the enchantment to be reflavored?
I mean, I can try. I don't know. It's gonna be. I never tried something like that. I can try. Might break the enchantment. Probably not gonna try it right now because I'm drunk. But, or I should try it right now because I'm drunk.
You know, when you try it, you can call me so that I can come and give you company.
Okay.
Just make you some company so that the enchantment doesn't break.
Yeah. Oh, since you're here and Aswell is here, what do you like know what you're gonna get Sebastian for his wedding?
No.
Oh, me neither. I don't know. Aswell had an idea, but that I'd rather I don't know.
I look at this.
He's like, I mean, I can't tell you. It's gonna be a surprise.
Well, that ruins the fun. Or makes it even more fun. I don't know. I need to lay down. Well, it was nice being here. Thank you for having me as your guest.
It's okay. Do you want to keep the violin or? I don't have a use for it.
I I
Oh,
will.
you wanted me to remove the ghosts. Are you sure? It's kind of nice with the ghosts.
I mean, I can try it and then see if it's unpleasant.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe if you play something not sad on it, they're gonna be happy ghosts.
We'll
Be happy.
see. Hopefully, they are not going to be happy, sad ghosts.
Okay. I assume you leave at some point.
Yes, I do leave.
Okay. Do you leave the bottle there or not?
Uh, how much is left?
I don't know. You usually, when you drink from this,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
only drink a shot, so it's quite a bit left.
It's an expensive bottle, dude.
I
So,
Mm.
so,
Mm.
so.
It's on the table, and Aswell is
no.
like,
Oh, no,
no, no, no, no. No, I wouldn't get it.
Oh,
leave it.
no.
wonderful.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
No, take it as a positive. We will get coffee. We will have more coffee. It's fine.
Okay. You leave. Do you want to do anything else, or we jump to Alien?
For today, probably not.
Okay, Alien.
Hey, remember the? Wait, I have to find the color. The green freezing potion. I want to
Okay.
find out what's that one made of because I never did. I only
Make
looked in
me
the orange.
an alchemy check.
Don't fuck me, dice. That's 16 plus 15. That's a lot. That's 31.
Okay. Yeah. Not too difficult. The most difficult part is in order to be able to. It's not gonna use the reagent in the process, but you need it in order to use its essence to combine with the other plants that offer it the whatever alchemical properties it has. You need the heart of a frostral to have it as a, like, you just have it there in a jar and then you use that. It doesn't use the heart, you just need it in order to recreate.
Okay. That's first thing. I don't know how long this would take. Like 2 hours ish.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. How hard would it be to get a gland of a dragon?
I mean,
Probably very hard.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm never going to make that potion.
You can
Snakes.
try and buy it, I guess.
Not as hard as you might think, actually.
No, I was thinking maybe would I be able to, based on my understanding of alchemy and of that specific potion, would I be able to replace it possibly with something else?
What
Question.
potion was that? Was the
It was the rust metal and decays people.
okay?
Like if I
If
could
you-
replace that ingredient with
Yeah.
something else.
You would think if you get enough rust monsters, or whatever the fuck they're called, glands, probably, but you need a lot of them.
Rust monsters?
Yeah, they're a type of rust. Yeah, rust monsters, that's what they call. They're not very powerful creatures, especially for your level, but they have the specific ability that when they touch non-magical equipment that is made out of metal, they instantly corrode.
Luckily, I don't have anything that's not magical.
It's fun for low-level party. Very
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, okay,
Oh,
I
you
you
can.
have
need to
this plate
find-
armor that you spend all your gold on.
and then, based on this knowledge, I would also there is an ingredient which I do not know what it is. You said
Okay.
me it can be an acid, maybe. You
Mhm.
said it like it develops the reaction with the dragon gland.
Oh, okay.
Like it creates the entire thing, and I do not know what that is. I want to find out what that part of the potion is, definitely, or
Okay.
try and dig deeper.
To make me an investigation check. You would go and read books at places. Speed things up.
Mm, mm, Yikes! It's not. That is not good. It's a 12. I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Is there librarian?
I mean, you do find something. It's just gonna take you a longer time, but you do
Okay.
find what you look for. It's. What is it? Shitty ass thing called. Give me a second. I need the specific name of something. Load. Thank you. Faster. Thank you. Okay. Where is it? Do, do, do. So now I should play D&D without one note. Aha. You need a corpse flower.
What is that? Like, how rare is it? Is it like
A corpse flower?
or just
Well, you look for it. You find the type that is just basic ass flower, and then you find another type, which is a large ass plant that basically um
It's a ring.
they
It's a real thing.
usually like sprout atop of graves, especially atop of necromancer graves, that they still had the powers in them, and well, they infuse these plants and eventually grow to be this carnivorous plants that are quite huge. It takes about like it grows to enormous sizes over several weeks, and it tears itself free from the earth and begins scavenging for humanoid corpses, and it eats them.
what a
That
nice
is not
flower.
like the real thing. no,
Let's put
no,
it in our
no.
back garden. Okay, okay. Eats corpses.
You know that it's very easy to find one once it's grown because it has the most horrible odor that there exists on the planet, and you can smell it for fucking kilometers away.
Hmm. It's possible to do that one. Anyway, okay. I will have to think which one I will do in the future. What I wanted to do is, does Tess still have those drugs?
Yeah, probably.
Can I go and talk to her and get some? Because not
Okay,
for
yeah.
use. I'm not going to use them in the recreational way. I'm going to use them in an alchemical way. I'm going to do them something useful.
Okay, yeah, you go to her. She's there, probably outside or something, doing. And I guess you ask her for drugs, and she's like, "What drugs? I don't have drugs."
The powder that you bought. I
Oh, the
assume
cotton. Yeah, the cotton candy thing. Yeah,
it's
still
not
have some.
it's better. Okay, I take all of it. I'm not leaving her.
No, I want some.
No, you don't want some. Listen, this is not
What do you
cotton
mean?
candy.
But it's mine.
Do you? I can pay you for it.
I don't want money.
What do you want for that cotton candy?
Uh, hmm. I want. What? I don't know. Surprise me.
Fucking hell.
Get
It's fine.
a
You
do I-
can
real
bring it back.
cotton candy.
You can give me something later. But if you don't, I don't know. Here, have the bag.
I take the bag. And what type? This is going to sound very weird. What type of drug is it? Like it gives you
It's
hallucinations, right?
psychedelic.
Yeah. All right. Can I or would I be able to understand how you make these things and then create a thing that would help me with interrogations? Like if I would give it to someone for like torture and bullshit like
You want
that.
to make a truth serum?
Yes. And
Okay.
not it doesn't have to be necessarily truth serum. It would be like
Yeah.
it
Just
would help them talk. Like they wouldn't be able to like stop talking, and it would be harder to get the information from people.
can definitely do it. You just need to research it a bit.
Yeah, I would start processing on this, like process of doing
Okay.
this.
Just roll me an alchemy check, and based on that, we'll see.
Why do I keep rolling sevens? What the fuck is wrong with me? It's 22. Yeah, 22.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do it. You just need some more ingredients, which are not difficult to get. You just need to go and buy them, and then test it and the likes.
Yeah, I would definitely do
It's
that,
not
but
it's not a very expensive endeavor. It's gonna cost you
yeah,
like fucking 100 golds.
yeah, okay, I mark off 100 gold. It's fine. But first, I would very much like to find Eswell before she gets drunk with Snakes. As well.
Okay, yeah, sure, you'll find her in the tower before she leaves.
Thank God, I don't have to go through that motion. Hey, Eswell, you know,
Hello.
we've been dealing with a lot of stuff lately,
Yeah.
and I know that you are very good in interrogating people, and you have your ways of getting information out of them. And I know that I'm probably not the best person to ask for this, but could you maybe teach me some of them to, interrogate
Well,
people?
I mean, it's kind of my abilities. I don't think you can do them.
But do you have? Okay.
Like,
So
I can. My training allows me to influence nerves in your body so you are more willing to talk.
okay,
It's
okay.
kind of, if you have a few years to train with me, sure, I can
Yeah, I
teach you, but.
understand. Then would you maybe show me some more tips and tricks on how to do it, or not do this your abilities, but like what you do during an interrogation, because we are getting into the stages of our deals that this skill would be
I mean, for
very
me,
useful.
for example, I can literally punch someone, and for a short amount of time, they can't lie to me even if they want to, because of my abilities.
That's yeah, that's
So I
amazing.
don't know how I can teach you that. Like,
Would
unless
Ward.
you want to start training
We don't
in
have
my
time for that.
ways. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah. Bro. Fuck, this is going to be awkward. Fuck. I'm
Like
talking to myself. Sorry.
interrogation. I mean, if you need, I can help. If you need to talk with someone, I can help you with that. But I don't know if I can teach you this fast. To be honest.
I mean, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to ask if you could help me with that. It's fine. I'll figure something out. Yeah, and I assume she leaves to go drink with Snicks
Yes.
and people. Then I had a brilliant idea of maybe Ward would have interrogation techniques which would help, of not the impossible kind for me. So I would
Yeah, you can certainly try and speak with him.
yeah,
You,
I
you don't
would
know for sure if he interrogates people or not because he's an investigator. Rather.
yeah, I know, but I assume he would have much more understanding of this and knowing what types of questions to ask and how to like get information than I would probably do. So
Mm,
so I assume so. I would take out one of my sending scrolls, one of my last two,
okay.
and I would try and cast it. I don't know if it would work, so let me roll. What level is
Third.
okay?
Let me see.
Third.
Just need to roll 13.
Yeah, okay, okay. I did. I rolled a 4 plus 10. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Close. Hey, it's me, Alien. I would like to talk to you about gathering information from people and things like this. Where are you and do you have time? I don't know if that was 25 words.
Fine. Uh, what would he respond? Special. I mean, that's not really my thing. I can help you with a few tricks.
Probably knows that I'm not a caster and hopefully he will cast the spell again. If not,
Didn't finish. I guess I can pass by the tower, or you can come, and he gives you where he is.
I would go to him.
Okay.
Again, trying to be like, keep an eye out while going there.
Okay. You go to him. He's there in his office in a barn. So
Uh,
what exactly do you need?
well,
Because that spell is annoying.
does he know about the myriad? He does know about the myriad
You
stuff.
could assume he knows about it.
No, but like what we are doing, like
Uh,
I think I told him.
probably. Yeah.
I think I told him, but I don't remember that far back. So yeah, we've been dealing with the myriad and stuff, and and I was thinking that we are in the stages that it's going to happen anytime soon, and I want to prepare for when we finally get our hands on them that we can find more information from them and that they would talk to us more. So I was thinking of maybe some like tips, tricks, questions that are very like good to ask, stuff like stuff in interrogations. Like I know how to torture people, but it's not really what I want to go for. So
I mean, it really depends on the individual with the answer, with the questions that you ask. And with the myriads, well, your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Try and threatening doesn't work with them. They're basically raised. There's most of them raised in the myriad, so betraying that for them is like betraying their family. So that's why they're so difficult to find or gather information from them. There are definitely ways in magical things to do, but I know you're not a caster, so
No, I was just thinking. I'm working on potions that would help me do this, of course.
I mean, with
I
a
would.
potion, definitely, yeah, that's doable.
Yeah, yeah, and hmm, hmm. Yeah, it will be
If you,
difficult.
the only way I managed to make there was some time ago, but it still used magic, so maybe one of your potions can do that if you can manage. I specifically designed the space to look like one of their hideouts and masked myself to look of like one of his allies, and well, he talked obviously. So that's a way to trick them if they don't know about it. There is, or if they don't know they've been caught or the likes. It's
Yeah,
difficult to say.
that's if they don't know that they have been caught. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. I'll figure something out. Thanks for the help. I have much to do.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, and I would start working on the potion. Like,
Okay.
get there.
Lura
Maybe-
arrives. Hey.
What? She's back.
Knock knock. Revan teleports to the door from other side of continents and planes if it needs be.
Is he here?
I don't know.
He's muted on Discord.
He said he's going to be back very soon. If you look in the chat.
Ah,
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, he opened the door already and she came in. So let's wait for everyone to be here if you want to speak with her, and everyone needs to be here. If not,
yeah, let's.
if not, let's do the Bob thing really quick so we get that out of the way.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Bob.
The time comes. Do you want to be there when Lura comes, or do you just want to do your thing?
I mean, I don't know that Laura is coming, so I would just do my thing.
Yes, you do know that Laura is coming, as I said it to everybody that I contact. Like we literally talked. Everybody talked and said we need to talk with Laura. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Ah, I see.
Ah,
I am here.
Okay, so how much time do I have?
I mean, you have time. She doesn't come like at night. She comes like maybe at 2, 3 in the afternoon.
Okay, then I guess I would have time to be here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
snakes.
Then she arrives. Snakes is drunk.
I mean, I would drink from our magical fountain.
That's cheating.
True.
Does it even
It's,
work?
it should stop
Okay.
working. If you get drunk
Yeah,
on
like
purpose,
at some point doesn't
you like
work.
it stops working because like you like antibodies and shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, great restoration then.
Doesn't work. Fuck you.
Would drunk
It
It
works.
snakes want-
Whatever. You're not drunk anymore. Fuck you. Boring ass kobold.
What do you mean?
Bitch ass red.
She's there. No one's drunk. You welcome her.
I do. I contact people. Yes, very.
Yes.
My head.
Yeah, I'll be
hurts
there
so
because
much.
I'm waiting for the auction. So
Okay.
yes.
Well, you wanted to talk?
Well, we did. It is. We have a very good reason to talk with you.
Okay.
But we have 22 passive insights.
Yeah, she seems.
Isn't it 23? Are you again mistaken?
23, yes. I keep forgetting the fucking stone of good luck.
It's fine, it broke. It doesn't exist anymore.
No, it does.
Your luck has run out!
No, it does not.
Fucker! She
You can't read
seems.
me anymore, bitch.
Not sad, but definitely not okay.
Alright. I would ask her how she's going, but you know, she's you one.
He's
Uh,
evil, yes, definitely.
So yeah, a couple of days ago, you know, we were here in our nice place of existence. As a couple of carriages were on the road, couple of merchants dead or whatever they were, you know, just happened to be in front of our tower, and we went there as the good Samaritans that we are, and we got attacked by
just
the
get to the
myriad.
point. The myriad attacked us,
Oh.
and weren't you supposed to get the contact towards
Set up
the
a
myriad?
meeting where we don't get ambushed
I
and
suppose, but they didn't respond, so I was waiting for them to respond. Sorry, I didn't have control over that.
Cool.
well, we almost killed their leader, but then he almost killed me, so he escaped. And
Do you know where Liam is?
no,
He's looking at you, Sebastian.
Why would I know?
I don't know. Just ask him. He's missing for quite some time now, so I don't know where he is.
How much time?
Like a week almost. He's untraceable. Can't get a hold of him. I don't know where he is. I mean, it's fine. He usually does this, but I know you don't have the best relationships with him, which is understandable. I unluckily have to have a good relationship with him. So
why? You have
because
to.
he has things I need.
Uh, I mean,
It's fine. You don't need to tell me anything. I know I'm not the most trustworthy person. I can see it on your faces, so it's fine. I'm sorry that the myriad attacked you. I tried my best. They didn't respond. I don't know what else to tell you.
Well, we have more leads on that, unless you don't want to talk about it right now, but it would be preferable if we did.
I mean, yeah,
Unless,
okay,
yeah,
it's fine.
you still wanted to take them down,
Yes,
I
I want to.
assume.
I know it sounds foolish and childish, but I know you can't destroy a corporation like that. But at least I want to try. So, and I don't want anyone else to take their place or anything. Speaking of which, you see that she like changes from sad and not worried, but just in a bad mood, like sad basically, to frustrated very quickly. Um, I assume you all figured that the contact was Liam in the Myriads. Uh, well, he neglected to tell me that he wanted to take their place rather than kill them, or not kill, but dismantle.
I mean, of course you did.
And I don't want that. I want them gone.
so now he's dealing with the myriad by himself,
Probably. I
creating a
don't know.
way where
He's a
it's
weird individual. I don't like him that much, but I have to deal with it.
I mean, are you sure you have to deal with it, or has he made you believe that you have to?
I don't know. He's pretty convincing.
What's your relationship with him? Why are you collaborating with him, or whether you have to collaborate with him.
I mean, I didn't have a father. My mother died. He found me on the streets when I was very young, and he took care of me. At least that's what he tells me. Trying to find out who my mother was and my father, but I can't find anything. So
Hmm. Right. Well, I wish I had something to say. I'm sorry that you have to deal with him with your childhood. I know how that feels. Regardless, well, now that you don't have in contact with him and that he's doing things with me, that makes things difficult.
and I hope he's not gonna interfere in whatever plans you guys have.
I mean, our plans are to deal with the myriads, so he's
I
gonna
know.
probably
I
just
mean,
gonna come to it.
our plans for now, if we can delay dealing with the myriad completely and we don't take up our whole, very precious time with that, our plan currently is to deal with one certain person from the myriad. A person that has made some very bad calls, contacting creatures from the far realm, things like that.
Also, he's
Oh.
one of the biggest cunts I ever known. Yeah.
He's a pretty big cunt from the very short time I've seen him, yeah.
Okay. Like, if you need, I want to help. Like, if you need anything that I can do specifically, I'm gonna help.
Well, we don't know what you can do.
I don't know. My magic comes from my birth, so I know people get angry when they hear that, especially when they teach and study their whole lives to cast magic. But regardless,
Yeah,
that's
no,
how
I
it
get
is.
it. No, yeah.
I am pretty good at that, so kind of gets a bit weird sometimes when I cast spells, but I can't control that.
Wait, you can't? Just out of like simple curiosity, I'm gonna do something stupid and cast
Okay.
suicide. Does
Wait,
she
what?
have a mark?
A mark? No, she does not have a mark.
She's not a marked child
A
person.
rune child, no.
Yes. Okay, never mind then.
She said things get weird when she casts spells.
Wild magic and stuff.
Well, magic. But the room magic as well. That
Mhm.
gets very weird very quickly.
Yeah, we've seen that as well.
Okay, I mean,
Currently not even
so
sure.
what do you suggest how to approach this situation? Then you know far more than we do of the myriads.
I mean, what I know, if they attacked you, they are desperate, which is good.
Well, they
They're
got
not.
even more desperate then.
Yep, that's even better because they're not gonna stop and plan for months until they attack. So they're not that powerful when they don't plan. That's their whole strength. They gather information and then they use it. If they don't have it, well,
I'm just
I mean,
gonna...
I'm pretty sure they have information about us. It's more of how we're going to.
I would like to give her a
Take
TODR
advantage.
because I don't want to go through the whole conversation of we have the
Yeah.
gun, the creature of the night that wants to return to the night, and like it's in my head. They don't have anything on us. We have his mother back with us. They don't have any bargaining chip. They're gonna come. We have a fake gun that we're gonna try and fool them with. We have that connection with the thing that's gonna help us out with that. Things like that. Fewer in on what we have as a plan currently.
I
okay.
mean, we still want information from them. I mean, that's the grantor goal, like
Yeah.
the big goal, but
Okay.
it's more of an arranging something that isn't going to turn out into an all-out brawl, which is eventually going to turn into an all-out brawl. But let's wait until everybody gets what they want at us, and then we proceed with that. We just have to have a good situation, place, and time to do it.
Yeah, we have a contact that they left us to contact them, but I don't know if that's...
I mean, when you know what you want to do, even then, I. Well, I have a thing that Liam left. Forgot. I don't know. I just found it in his office, and I took it. There is this weird, and she like pulls out like a fairly big scroll, looking like. Yeah, this thing can. It's basically demiplane the spell.
Okay.
You
What?
can create like a plane, kinda. I don't know how it works. I don't really. This kind of high magic for me. But we can use this, and if we can replicate to exact specific place, we managed to put the entrance somehow accessible but not visible. So let's say they enter to a normal door and they enter the portal. It's kind of don't really feel when you enter this place.
Okay. And you know what I was thinking? Since they're so good at preparing themselves, when we set up the meeting, since they're desperate, or I believe they're desperate and you believe they're desperate, we set up the meeting like so. We're gonna decide on the place, but we're gonna tell them, come in, let's say 3 hours. We give them 3 hours. They are probably around, so they're gonna be able to manage it. If they don't, the deal is off. So they have no time to prepare. No time to fool around. They're forced.
They are desperate, but they aren't stupid.
Well, we aren't stupid as well. I'm pretty sure they're gonna understand. If they're too desperate, if we give them a last chance to come and or have to deal with us the hard way, they're willing to give up the gun.
So yeah, this thing like makes it fairly. I mean, it's not an entire plane, obviously. It's just like a room. You can figure it out when she puts it on the table. You can keep it or whatever. But yeah, I think it's gonna work. I want to help. I want to be there.
Okay.
And if Liam, for some reason, shows up and helps them, we fuck him, we kill him.
Yeah, we can do that.
Also,
a big smile. His face.
One more thing we have to consider are his daggers, because like it or not, he's definitely going to come after me if we end up fighting, which is definitely going to happen.
We have to hope that.
How am I supposed to get out of there? I don't have magic.
You can just walk out the door.
No. I'm talking about. You probably don't know, but he has these daggers that put you into a space that others cannot attack you, but it's just you two. You know, and
I mean, can't. And she looks at Sebastian and thinks, "Can't you two like make magic? I can also try, just dispelling the effect."
It's very hard to dispel from what we saw, so
I mean,
I would rather be safe than sorry.
But yeah, I think it's possible. All magic can be dispelled. With
Yeah.
enough genius.
Smooth.
Ah,
Pepe has.
We're all good, kicked up.
I'm just gonna say this as Sebastian says this, Nix just looks down at his feet.
F. F.
I don't know what happened there. I wasn't there. I was escaping from a woman that wanted to kill me. So
Okay, well, yeah, I think this is gonna work.
all right.
Again, I'm really sorry about the whole thing. I wanted to come and tell you that they didn't respond yet, but then I found out about what Liam was doing behind my back, and I got angry and burned down the house. And then, you know,
Well, welcome to the club. Out of curiosity, you mentioned an office,
yeah.
like his
I
place of living.
mean, not really. It's where I lived,
Okay.
and it close by was a place where he came sometimes. I can tell you where it is. I don't care.
I mean, if you know more about his place, but
Yeah, he
since
doesn't
it has
talk
burned
about
down.
No, that was my house, or at least where I lived at the time.
Nice.
Well, that
I think he has like its own pocket plane thing. I don't know.
well, regardless, I guess I look at the others. I guess we do this tomorrow. I suppose.
Yeah.
Just
We
have to.
can. Yes.
What? Let's agree on a plucking place before we call them. Where do
Yeah.
we want to do this?
Not the tower. That's stupid.
There is my old house, or my new
Ooh.
old house.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's good.
Yeah, demi plane. We're not gonna do it in the middle of Imon.
Yes,
Oh no,
we
we
are.
cast. We have to cast the demi plane on a place, and when they walk through the door, they are going to be in our demi plane.
We need
so
to
it's
make
hidden.
it hidden, yeah. So
So
the
it's not
door
like
of
we,
your
like-
house is fucking perfect. Yes.
But
that
there is
is-
one catch. I don't know
Yes.
if it was sold. I didn't check in quite a while, so
Well, they are gonna love to help us, right?
It's fine. I have property.
and plus,
I have property.
Wait,
plus,
I have
I
to
do
check
not
with the
know-
money.
It's rented. There are people living there.
and plus, I'm not sure if
Get
it's
the
a
fuck
good
out.
idea to get them into Imon when they are
Oh no, it's
literally
perfect because
the
it's
biggest
not their
enemies of
territory.
the other organization in the town.
I believe
And
it's...
plus, the guys, people know him there, so
There's
just saying
there's
that.
no way they're gonna come to him.
Yeah, I know.
Like, sure, they're desperate, but I don't think they're that desperate.
Yeah, that's
to
what I was about.
basically kill themselves.
Well, sure. Then... Where? Where do we do it?
There is a nice
Uh,
church near Westron.
I think
There is a nice
a
church near
place
West-
that they could come to,
Hmm.
which I believe would be easy enough to get a place off of it, is Stilben.
Mm.
Yes.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it's easy enough to get some places there. And I know that, well, at least there are rumors that they have connections there. So
It's the closest city to Xander, I guess.
they will definitely accept in Stilben,
Yeah.
and easy peasy.
Alright. Stilben it is. And... Yeah, we're gonna get some place there.
Surely we're going to be able to cast that spell.
What
I
level
mean-
spell is that? 9?
So
Eight.
8th level.
8.
Easy. Easy
Def-
magic.
I definitely want to get a
Some-
simulacrum up
I
before.
mean, I can do.
Kindergarten shit.
I can. I just need to roll a 3. Yeah.
It's literally kindergarten shit.
I just need to roll- Actually, I can't fail it actually because I flash of genius as well.
You have
Nah.
to. You would have to roll a natural one.
It's
Literally.
a intelligence, not a
Oh, it's
arcana.
okay, intelligence. I mean, it's still
Yeah.
just need
Still
to
with
fall through.
flash of genius and +6 from the luck.
Yeah, I need to roll an 8 or lower.
Oh.
Actually,
Plus
lower than 8.
inspiration or whatever the fuck.
Inspiration bardic, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Guidance.
guess we're gonna do it instead then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then, yeah, I guess that's it. So we do that tomorrow. Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be here first thing in the morning then. Or when do you wanna do it?
We're just gonna contact you as soon as we start the process of the demo plane.
Okay.
Just stay in the area.
Yeah, I'll try. There's nothing really in the area, so
I mean, there is the nice, very totally nice city of Kaimo.
yeah, I don't like Spring that place. It's not
Um,
really the best place to stay in.
Could go to Bob's Tavern, you know?
That's fucking
No.
miles. But
Yeah, it's a few hours.
It's close to Singor. So yeah, I will go. She doesn't know there is Bob's Tavern unless you mention it actually.
I-
So yeah, so there's a tavern just there. Just talk to the dwarvanoid that is running the place. Just tell her that Bob is giving you his room.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Just the drinks and the food is on the house. Just have fun.
Oh,
Rest
it's-
tomorrow is gonna be hard.
Yeah. Okay. And she leaves.
As she's leaving, I'm just gonna say, weird question. How old are you?
Yes. Fucking hell.
Come on.
Alright.
Sebastian, you shouldn't ask a
A
woman,
woman.
her age.
How old is she? Fucking a million years old. I don't fucking.
Oh, try to line up things in my timeline.
Come
She,
on,
I don't know how old are you, but she's like 20-ish years younger than you.
Okay.
No, 25. I don't know, something between 50 and 0. Because
Nice.
elves, 50 years is like 5 days for them.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
The fucking. I have a fucking. Oh! Poor
she-
Bella.
As she leaves, I would say that's a weird question. Do you
Yes.
think she's? I mean, she was raised by him, but do you think she's related to you?
Well, apparently there is a sister of mine somewhere from the side of my father that I don't know of.
Oh.
So,
Well, what can I say? Welcome to the club.
you never know. You might have a secret child somewhere. I don't fucking know.
You never know.
That's a definite
Yeah.
possibility.
Maybe Alien will want to marry Lura.
What?
The fuck's Nix?
I
That would
don't
be
know.
awkward.
What?
No.
can we keep the family relationships just to a minimum in the tower, like for once?
It would be very weird for all of us to be a family. I'm just
We're
going
getting
to throw
close.
it out there.
We're
close.
already family.
But I mean a literal one that would Be
I
invited
just-
to all of the parties of the
If all of you were elves,
celebration.
that would be a very high chance because I would fucking do my best possible so all of you were related. If all of you were elves, but you're not. So
Alien is actually Sebastian's son.
Please, please don't.
father,
Papa.
Big yikes.
okay.
Travel through time.
When you see his mother, you're
Uh,
like, what the fuck?
Yes,
is-
she leaves. Eventually, the night comes until you guys want to speak, and Bob has to go and check out the black market.
Yes.
Just making sure one thing very quickly, incredibly quickly. As I wrote in the chat, map. I assume nothing new.
Oh
the
yeah,
map.
I was thinking about that, but then Sneaks got drunk. Uh, can you remind me what exactly you wrote? Because this OneNote doesn't function. Remember.
I wrote exactly. I don't have the exact
Just-
thing. Do I have? Basically, I wrote. I need to talk. Your name is Visoran. I need. If you can contact me, we need to talk. My name is Sebastian. Things like that.
Yeah,
I'm Sebastian. Your name is Sebastian. Something like that.
yeah. Give me a second, I need to think on this. Meanwhile, Bob, night comes.
And the
I
second
go.
thing, sorry,
The
because
second
I want the
Fuck.
second. I wanted to say that, but like, I keep checking on the girl in the prison. Just make-
Yes. Where is
Now,
she? In the prison still?
yeah, she's still there. Like it's a nice room. It's not a prison, but that's it. Making
Okay.
sure that she's fine. That's it.
Okay, yes.
Can go.
You get to West Run, Bob. You dress
go-
very inconspicuous, I would assume.
I mean, yeah, just put on like nice, like
Suit.
not nice, yeah, like decent clothes. Not my
Okay.
fighting clothes. I still, well, the gauntlet is invisible, so I keep that. Shit. And I go to the guard that he said, and I tell him I want to look at some, not like the new paintings or whatever the fuck he told me.
Okay. Of course. Invitation.
Oh no.
You have it. The guy gave you
But do you
the.
really don't know?
He gave me no. What?
Yes.
I don't.
You gave him
I
the
gave him
body.
the invitation. I honestly don't remember. Okay,
You
I gave him
gave
the
him
invitation.
body and he gave you the invitation. That's why you gave him the body.
I thought it was just for the info. Okay, I give him the invitation.
Oh no, I forgot him. Fuck. Yeah, he lets you inside this very beautiful house, very well decorated. There are a few people walking around and chatting. There are, in fact, paintings on display in the main living room, where you are escorted by two other guards, and then you are left there. You are served a drink by the staff.
I do not
And,
drink.
Yeah, there's
Just
a lot
keep
of
it in my.
there. Eventually, a guy approaches you. He's in like mid 30s, maybe.
Hmm.
He says, excuse me, sir. I believe the one of the paintings it's like kept in the back, the one you're interested in."
Ah, okay, okay. I understand. And I follow him.
And you follow him through a back door, and you enter, like, go towards the basement where you can see lights. You can hear some very faintly, like, ambiental music being played and chatter. And you enter a fairly large room with a podium and a bunch of things on this podium, somewhere in between like 10 to 15 items.
Mhm.
And people are allowed to look at them but not get too close, as there are
Yeah, of course.
guards placed between each of them, keeping an eye. And you do see that one of the items on display is a giant ass maul that is made out of this reddish iron, and in the middle of the giant metal heads it has like a orange gem that is like burning like a sun.
Hmm. If I get like decently close, is my gauntlet like reacting to this?
You can feel it vibrating a bit, yes.
Ooh. My Bob sense is tingling. Okay. What are the other items? Just out of curiosity.
Okay. You can see some other magical items. You see a staff, a robe, a very fancy robe. You see some decorative items, some jewelry, some rare gems, things like that.
Are these all magical or?
The decorative items you could assume not. There is a painting that it's tagged as magical, but it doesn't say what it does. None of them tell the name or what they do
Okay.
under them.
Portal to Barovia. Oh no.
Probably.
Dude, I need to get that.
Found it in a tablet. On an alley, actually. On a wall for some reason. But yeah,
Okay. I guess I wait and I sit down. I wait for the thing to start.
okay. Wait for the auction to start. Things start, and they start bidding on the basic items first. They get up to a price of 20k for a gem, then you get like a 55k for a very wonderful necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get to the robe, which is presented as a robe of an archmagi. So it goes up to about 120k. Sold to some
Fuck.
guy.
I was like, do I bid for this and give it? Oh, okay.
I mean, you can do it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
but I
can-
don't have. I don't have the money to buy the mall, but I'm getting. Hold on, I'm gonna roll for this.
That spell is that item is so broken. Oh my god, that's incredible. 100k is a fucking steal for that item.
Is it though?
For you, but Bob came
Archmagi,
there for a
I
different
know
reason.
what it is. I know what it
100k is
is.
a steal for it.
Ah! I don't have the gold to buy all of this. Fuck.
It's
Then
a
you came there for
legendary
the
item.
weapon. Get the weapon.
Just say that you bought it and
Yeah, I
to
would-
Sebastian, and then he pays you money. Easy.
I don't. Do we have? I mean, I would have, but that would expend all the money.
Who does the robe go to? Like, who buys the robe?
There is
Who's bidding on it?
an older gentleman, like in about his 50s, and that is the last guy that he bid, and then the caller says once, twice.
Just say to Sebastian through the ring, if he wants it. Come on, just do that. Easy.
All right, I guess I would radio Sebastian. Say, oh, I'm at this auction and there is a robe of Archmagi being sold for 130k.
Fuck! Do we even have that much money? We don't.
I do, but I also want something else.
Fuck. Would I know of that item?
Probably. Like it's not an unknown item. This item is
Can
known
it
to
be
exist.
tuned by an artificer because it specifies a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard?
Yeah, but Artificer wasn't a thing back then.
Yeah, I know.
Sure, yeah, why not?
Fuck, 130k. We don't have. I would just say to the ring. So can somebody lend me money?
You faint when. Okay, how much was the last bid?
120.
Okay, I would go for 125.
Okay.
That is broken. Does he stack
125.
on other DCs?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
I mean, you just think.
Bring my DC to 22.
Okay, the guy says, okay, we have 125 from the tall gentleman in the back. Once, twice, the other older guy looks at you and says, 127.
Hmm.
130.
Okay. Looks at you, then he looks back at the woman, which is the same age as him, that came with him, and she's like, if you fucking bid, I'll fucking kill you. And he sits down, and it's sold to you.
Oh my god!
Bob,
Right. Minus 130k.
I'm under 100.
You
This feeling
feign.
of poverty. You
Woo!
faint when we talk about expensive things, but now that somebody says 130k, you're like, ah,
I
fine.
mean, my guy Sebastian is on the verge of death and complete utter explosion.
I'm not gonna pay it yet because maybe something might happen. But yeah, I guess you pay after the auction, right?
Of course, yeah, you don't pay on spot. That's not how I auction.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying the ring. I want something me. You might have to send me some gold. Just wait. Okay. I guess I just sit and I just wait for other
Okay.
items to.
Yeah, like the painting sells for 250.
Gold
Eventually,
or 250k.
250k. It's presented as a portal to a wonderful place.
Fuck,
Oh, no.
Sima is dead as well. Nobody is leading. Oh no, his wife is leading Barovia.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't
Probably
remember.
Strand is
his name.
getting back by
Dude, there is fucking
Probably.
Erin just chilling in the castle.
then. Like,
It's
Strand
fine.
is coming.
We get everything sells, and then we get to the Pyre Mall.
Hmm.
Gets very nice and quiet.
Oh no, this is the main dish.
It is the main dish. Wait a second.
I'm not gonna. This is over. I don't have to go for this.
It's fine. We have
Forged from the deep, red iron. This massive hammer houses an ever-burning gemstone of orange flame. Legends told that this hammer was crafted and wielded by the old hammer himself. And for that honor to wield such legendary artifact, the bid starts at 500k.
What?
Okay, no, we don't have. No way.
There's no way. Not even if we join all of our gold. We
No,
can't
there's
do
no way. Even if I didn't buy the robe,
You see that
I want to see who bids on
there
this.
is complete quiet in the whole room. And you didn't notice until now, but from the back you see a hand risen. You see a Goliath that you've seen before. A dragon hunter.
Oh
Mm.
no.
Oh no.
The one that you could assume leads the whole thing.
No, this is good.
And
This
he's
is
good.
good.
We have a
This is
nice
good.
place where to find it.
This is good, actually. This is the best possible scenario.
I wouldn't call that good, but if
I
you
would
say
call it
so.
very good.
We were going to slaughter them anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. It checks up.
The bids. There's a pause. The guy. No one else bids. He
No,
wins the auction on a 500k item because no one else is gonna pay 500k. Fucking 500,000 gold. It's
Dragon dick did he have to suck to get? Jeez.
I'm pretty sure the many dragon hordes they plundered, they have even more gold than
I guess,
that,
yeah,
but
that's
hey.
true. Okay. I
I want dragon horse.
sit quietly, and inside my head I just say, I mean, the ring. I say, well, the hammer went for 500k gold,
Oh.
but the guy that has won the bet is the guy that's the leader of the dragon hunters.
Ah. He's,
Oh no, he's planning something.
Yes, but also we know where they live, and
But
who has it now?
isn't that not good?
that's the best possible scenario. I would not want to get it
Snake
from
call it
someone
the
that's
best.
Snake, think about it
Just-
this way. We were going to fight them anyway. Probably. So we are going to fight them now with the knowledge that they have something that we want.
Yes, but now he has a hammer worth half a million gold.
It's fine. It's just that they're planning something. That's the thing. That
I
is
just
basically
Snakes, I'm pretty sure that if the
Fabulous.
weaponry we wield in the party went on an auction, it would sell for much more than 500k.
together, yes. Single pieces, probably maybe your sword Draven.
Exactly.
But I
Well,
don't think your sword exactly has like calculable
The
value.
auction closes. One by one, people that bought in order are called and they're given their items, and you are given your robe, and I assume you gave the gold.
130k remove. Ugh.
the thing is not even all of my gold plus the party funds can pay for that. That's the
I don't have the gold to do this again. I need to go another treasure hunt. Fuck.
I mean, we're going to destroy the myriad. They
It's
have a lot
fine.
of money.
I grab the cloak and I go into like an alleyway and I use the ring to pour it out. Or
Yeah.
like not even the alleyway, I just use the ring to pour it out because like on a toilet or whatever to not be
Yeah,
followed
you
and take the item
And
from
then it goes away as soon as you enter it. It's fine. You do that and you appear in the academy, and then so you go home.
I go home.
You're not seeing me, but I'm extending my hands to the monitor right now.
And I equip the robe and I didn't.
I
am
am
the
Bob the
treasure.
Wizard. Bob
You're
the
not
Wizard is
allowed.
back.
You're not allowed. You can't.
I
You're
multi-class
glad-
next level, level 1 wizard. Just to equip this item.
But it's great. You have the wizard hat, you have a wand, and now you have
Dude,
rope.
I have a set.
You have a full
I
set,
can't
full
wait.
set,
I
man.
can't wait. Now I can't wait for the scene where we see Allura and she's like, "Oh, nice cloak you got there, Sebastian."
Bob.
Oh,
Bob.
Bob.
just
mean,
wear
you-
it as a cloak. You
I
don't
mean,
get any benefit.
I mean, you come to see me go into the tower with the ropes around my
My
like,
hands extend.
around my. Should I say look at you and I'm like, what do you what? I give you a high five. Now I'm just fucking with you. Here's the rope.
Thank you very much. Ah!
Imagine if Bob just kept the rope.
Oh, I have 22 this year.
What the fuck?
I lose AC, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't it give you like a billion AC?
No, it doesn't. It's 15 plus dex, but I don't have that much dex. It's decent.
Oh, you don't have to. Okay, that makes sense.
You know what this item is beautiful on? A teeth frog. Can equip.
I had this item plus the Staff of Power on my sorcerer that I made like for like one shots with Neville.
Hmm.
I was a
Mhm.
sorcerer with like 22 AC. It's beautiful.
Oh no, I still have the same armor with the old robe of the Archmagi. I am very happy right now. You cannot tell, but I am very happy right now.
Oh no, I
we
cannot
can
tell
do-
whatsoever. Man.
Oh my god. Well, son of good luck, you've served me very well.
Oh.
Yes.
Pepe hands.
Aha, I knew I had it. From the Curse of Strahd, the campaign, I had the cards.
Man, the painting though. Oof.
I don't know what it does.
You don't.
Ah.
It's +2 to your +2 to your spells and DC.
Among the AC
Have a
things,
tactical save.
Oh, damn.
it's one of the most broken items you want for a mage, or the most broken item probably. That's like
Against spells,
non homebrew.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay,
But does he have the title Archmage? Can he even like, you know?
Not that. Well, with this, we're gonna end the sessions. Ashen, singular.
Yeah,
Okay.
many sessions we will end today.
This
We
felt
went
very
through
like
one
very
day.
like we did a lot of things.
We went through one day, guys.
You
We
guys
did.
had fun.
24 hours.
This
As
was
I made this map that I didn't get to use, and next session apparently I need to make another map and replace this one that I made. Fine, I'm gonna make a separate small table here in the back to place the other map on.
So okay, so this session, the next session we deal with the Myria, then we.
also level up, yay, you did it.
Oh, we level
Oh,
up.
shit.
We do.
Oh.
Oh, big.
Oh. Oh.
We didn't
Oh
level up
my
in a long time.
god.
Oh my god.
You have
I
no idea. I
I rolled a
am
9
God
on
now.
my hit dice. Ooh, big, big hell.
I have achieved divinity status from this day
Of course, I
on.
roll 4 on D12.
I rolled a 9. I'm a head
No.
boy. I
Yeah.
rolled a big
You
hash
are
bear.
very healthy.
Yes,
I mean, I have
I'm
like
hash
a
bear.
billion health, but
I'm 133. It's very nice.
A D12
Oh,
Bardic inspiration, I see.
Yes, this day, my day, guys. After it became
177 HP. I will make it to 200 by the end of the game.
Oh my god.
I have
No,
Eldritch
it's just
Eric.
Smite.
How much?
Yeah.
177.
You? Oh, nice. You how? But I mean, yeah, I need more constitution. I just have
160.
What
yeah, I
do
have
I
18
even-
con,
What do I even get?
which is, I mean, that's it. It's extra 15 HP.
So that glibness scroll, thank god we didn't buy it. Because
Yeah, that's why I was pushing. Hey man, maybe you should ask Alora and don't spend the money.
Well,
Oh,
now I have more than the AC that I had before, actually.
oh my
Ability
god.
score improvement next low. That's big. I don't know what I get, but next is big. But I
You
have
get
persistent
medium
rage now, so I
armor
don't have to
master 'cause
worry
I'm
about
God.
getting fucked.
It's gonna be weird to wear a robe above my cloak. I need to modify it a little bit.
When do I get plus 4 rage damage? What the fuck?
17, I think.
That's stupid. You get like plus 3 super early, and then you just plus.
Yeah.
This is.
This is. It is indeed.
I wasn't expecting other like this fucking portal to Barovia. Wouldn't have the gold, and Bob wouldn't know what it is. But fucking hell.
Fine, man. You can go find the guy.
What level are we?
Right.
15?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can stun people in intelligence signature, and now my DC is even higher.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay!
So I mean, yeah, for the stream.
But at least 2 of the creatures that I have planned that you guys are gonna fight are immune to stun, so that's fun.
Fuckers.
For the
Actually,
stream,
I
we
mean-
shall go now. Good night. I hope you guys enjoyed and stuff. That is cool of you to enjoy it. Yes. Otherwise, I shall kill you in your sleep. Goodbye.
Yeah,
I have gotten a
You do
thing
not
which I
have the
don't
right
think
to
I will
not
ever
enjoy it.
use